Hooray!
Ta-da. We're just waiting for. We're working through some technical difficulties, and then we're going to play some D&D. And my goal today is not to complain once about OBS, and not to pout, as Bree told me I was last time. So that's my goal. With that, I'm going to not do that today.
We're already starting off great. Fantasy Grounds UI changed.
I can. We're not going to focus on things like that. I can do this.
I think it's a good thing.
I can do this. I can totally do this.
I believe in you.
Okay. So when we last left our intrepid heroes, they were in a place called Goodmead.
I think it should be called Great Mead.
You know, not a bad idea. Like, why sell yourself short, right?
Super good mead.
Dial it up
Or
a
like
notch.
you don't want people to have certain expectations, so when they actually get there, it's like, yeah, this is good mead.
Better mead. Better than good mead.
Average mead.
Good
Average
mead compared to our mead.
It's mead. Well, if you had like the if it was like bad mead, that would not work either.
Unless it's like when you say bad, but you mean good.
Like it's bad.
Bad.
Sick mead.
That means bad.
Ill mead.
Sick mead. Yeah. Yeah, wicked mead.
And just to remind everybody, this is where we are. You might have this map on your own for your own purposes. Oh, there we go. And we are right on the edge of Goodmead. You guys had met a hunter / trapper coming back into town. He said there's a whole bunch of bodies in the forest that have been bludgeoned, and thanks, Agni.
No problem.
If you're doing that for me, I think it's probably time that I do that on your channel as well. Remind me afterwards. I'm bad at that. So you've arrived in Goodmead. So the hunter trapper goes, there's dead people in the woods, and you find out that there is still a giant bothering the town. He took you into town, and you talked to some of the candidates for mayor, and no one was really impressed by them. Am I right?
I guess that's what we get for stabbing people in the butt.
Yeah,
stabbing people in the butt.
That's true. You were kind of told people here aren't sure about you anymore.
No, we were told that people hated us. And I called him on his bullshit.
Is that what I said? That hate is a strong word, my man.
Okay, I'm exaggerating, but I was pretty angry.
Let's say dislike with sticks. You know, that sort of thing.
The band?
They dislike you with sticks. So, last time, we were talking with the two candidates for mayor. Or speaker, as they call it here.
The one
and you tell me, I don't remember. Did you guys say, look, we'll go, I think you were like, look, we'll go do it. Where's our money? And they're like, well, I don't know that we can really give you any money.
Yeah, that was kind of
you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing. We want to help the town, but if they can help us as well, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Right.
We wanted dogs and sleds. Well, Abigail wanted dogs and sleds.
They couldn't afford that.
Yeah, they said they could not give up a team of dogs and sled.
Hey,
dogs
Duality.
and a sled. That was not going to happen.
Cats in a toboggan.
Yes. Totally can do that. Let me get the Goodmead in a nutshell.
Levers and a crazy carpet.
So you had spoken to Olivessa, the barrel maker, and Shandar.
We don't like Shandar.
We
Yeah,
don't like
'cause-
Shandar.
you don't like Shandar? Well, that's fine. Shandar doesn't like you.
We know.
We know.
He's
We
made
know.
that painfully obvious.
Okay, so because I can't remember the exact, I know that we were at the barrel making. What would you call that? Shop. It's quite a big building, right down there in Goodmead. We should have a map here. I don't know if you guys have that one saved, but so you're right down just south of the mead hall, right next to Red Waters, which is currently frozen. That's the lake, Red Waters. And yeah.
Across the street from the shrine.
Hmm. So Shandar has marched off and left you with Olivessa.
Good.
That guy's a prick.
Yeah. I don't like him.
Olivessa says, well, the position is available if you're interested.
You would not want us as representatives. Definitely not.
I'm not sure that I want the job. That's for certain.
I just want Shandar to not get the job because he seems like he'd be bad for the town.
Anyone but Shandar.
Yes. I would take Burnt over Shandar at this point.
Okay. Well, she smiles and says, "If you can help us with the giant, I'll certainly see what the town can provide."
Excellent.
Would payment in mead suffice?
Yes.
Absolutely. Is it like cow's meat, holy meat? Wait, that's the other game. Never mind.
Honeyweed.
That's honey. No, that's milk in the other game. You fool.
Yes. I know.
You fool. You fool. Okay. Well, were you going to have the gentleman that found the bodies take you back to the bodies, or are you going to go find them yourself?
Escort.
Yeah,
Escort
we'll
would
take
be
him
preferable.
with us by the ear.
Tracking skills are questionable at best.
Okay. He's clearly uncomfortable returning to the woods. Let me bring his name up again because it's kind of funny. Fef. Fef is clearly uncomfortable taking you back. However, he does so with little argument. Little argument. He leads you through the woods until you come upon a very grisly scene, and it's actually closer to the village than maybe you had expected. And there are a group of guardsmen sort of scattered about, not a clearing. There's trees everywhere, and there are a total of 5 members, and they're not marked or anything, but he tells you that this is a few of our men that volunteered to be, part of the militia. And their skulls and chests are basically caved in from a large, blunt object.
I look Fef over. Make sure he's not capable of doing such a thing.
No, you don't. You think the wounds are too drastic for. It looks like something large and blunt hit these people, and not. He has a bow for hunting and hacks, and also the damage is too severe to be from a regular man.
Okay.
Okay. Lander, as you look over the corpses here and survey the carnage, you get a cramp in your abdomen. A very large cramp.
Ooh. Does that sound believable? Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, ow. The cramp in my abdomen is cramping. Ow.
I'm trying to channel the Pee Wee Herman Destiny and fuck the vampires there.
I mean, mine is, so I grabbed a snack.
What's that? What movie is that from?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Ow.
Yes.
Ow. Ow. Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's severe. You maybe lean against a tree for a moment, and everyone takes notice of it just for a second. He recovers quickly, though. You recover quickly.
Do
You
gotta
do your
poo?
Lamaze.
Oh,
Do you have to?
chilly.
Do you have to poo?
Not anymore. Thanks for asking.
All right, just stay over there.
You have no idea how valid that is, being a parent. Looking at your kids, going,
Do you have
"Could
potty?
it be one of these?
Not anymore.
Could it be a bodily function you've decided to turn off for a few days? Do you think maybe that's anyway?" I'm going down a trail there might be no return from, so let's not do that. So there's a lot of blood and there's a lot of damage, and basically everyone here was one shot. Like,
Where's the blood coming from? Was it my cramps or?
no, not your cramps.
Okay, thank God.
From their bodies. From their body. Unless you'd like them to come from your cramps, then by all means.
No. Not yet. I'm not ready.
Honey, we're never ready. It just comes and there's nothing we can do about it.
They came from behind. Okay, so what would you like to do?
Well, I'm assuming there's probably a path we could follow.
Maybe some large footsteps.
Yeah.
You want to give me someone wants to give me a survival check? We can start the night off with some rolling.
I'll aid.
Okay, so whoever would like to roll survival has advantage.
I will take that.
Does the rogue have the best survival? Does Lander?
I've got a +3.
Does Courtney maybe?
I have a +3 as well.
Checking right now. Survival. No, I only have a +2, so.
You go.
I have a plus nada.
Yeah. So Jade looks about, and your friends help you, and you don't really find a direction.
Good boy.
It appears a large squirrel did this.
The stones fell from the sky, broke their chests.
And melted. They were ice pellets.
Exactly.
Yes.
I like this idea. But
everything is freezing.
There are a fair amount of broken trees and fallen trees and such in the area, and finding a set of footprints coming or going is difficult.
Hey, Fef, you're a hunter tracker. Teach us how to do this so we can go kill these things.
What?
You don't have to come with us. Just show us the way.
If I find this trail for you, we're done then, correct?
No,
Wow.
you're coming with us.
They're
We
done.
obviously cannot be trusted in tracking anything.
To live. He'll take a look around for you then.
Please make him say this is the way.
He does not say this is the way.
That is unfortunate, and I am upset.
I'm not bringing that down.
I'm going to ask him if this is the way over here.
Is it the way over here? Okay, so Fef starts looking around, and even he is confused by the comings and goings of he does show you in a couple places, like, there is large traffic moving through this. Like, there are large footprints. You find a couple large footprints, but what you can't find is where they came from or where they leave. He rolled a worse survival than you guys, and he's proficient.
Oh, damn. Well, this is...
He's obviously nervous. And it's dark. It's night. It's hard to find things in the woods at night.
That just sounds like quitter talk.
He suggests that perhaps the logical direction would be farther from town. So he sort of points generally northwest.
Well, this appears to be the way. Let's try this way.
Let's try this way. Okay. So, who's leading this ragtag?
Fef.
He is not coming. He's like, I'm out of here. I got you here. I showed you around.
Don't be a wuss. You could be the hero of Goodmead.
We are the heroes of business.
If I wanted to be a hero, I would not be a trapper.
But you could be.
You could be. Oh, you could be.
Also, Agni, get the fuck out of here with your dad jokes. He posted like 4 of them. Sorry, 3, right after another in my channel.
I love your contempt for them. It's not just like stop the dad jokes. It's like you get the out with these.
Because I've heard them all from my own father. And my husband! And he is not even a father!
You can't prove anything.
This is the way.
Stop it. Stop it. Okay. So who's leading the way? Who's our
I will lead the way.
I think at some point I had a marching order here.
Yes, Malice was leading.
Well,
On the
he's not
pointy
on.
feet.
He was.
Yeah, I got it
rolling
here.
very
I
well.
got it here. So Jade is in the front, and who's behind?
I'm behind.
I'll be like a decent amount ahead to...
You tell me what that is, because if somebody dies like the harpy attack, I don't want to be responsible.
like 20 to 30 feet ahead.
Okay, 30 feet.
Doing
We'll give you-
the quiet thing.
Somebody died in the harpy attack.
Well, it was close.
This is very close.
We also almost lost the puppies.
Which is just fucking awful.
Yeah, Afi.
Can't lose the
Okay.
puppers.
Wasn't my fault. You're the one
So-
that drove them onto the lake.
And you're stealthing from
Yep.
your roll. Is that what I'm to take from that?
Yep.
Did I ask for a roll, lady?
No, but I said I was being sneaky, so I preempted you.
Look at you. She's like, this DM can't keep it together.
No.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. Just a random roll. Nothing to. He's now sending dad jokes across in different languages.
In Giant, because he knows that I speak Giant.
So, you guys are moving along, and Jade, you start to you hear what sounds like a voice ahead. Like it sounds like actual speech. There's noise, and you're like, is that someone talking? But you're just, you know what? You're just not quite sure.
Okay. How far ahead does it seem like?
Probably within sort of 50 to 100 feet.
Okay. I will kind of wave to them that something's ahead. And...
Okay.
Be sneaky! And then I'll go and see if I can get a closer look, get an idea of what we're dealing with.
Okay.
Hey, Afi. Old Timer had a great idea.
Is it one where you shut up?
A bard that tells dad jokes for spells.
That is good. Dad jokes as vicious mockery. They make the opponent groan so hard.
Old timer, you're
hard.
not my favorite anymore.
So, up ahead, Affy comes to a clearing. And as she gets a little closer, she can hear, break my nuts, break my nuts, break my nuts.
I told you, giant squirrels did it.
Okay, can I see anything?
You peer up over a downed tree, and up ahead there is a rock, and it's sort of snow covered, but the snow has been moved away. There is a squirrel, and literally banging nuts on the top of the rock, but it's talking to itself. It's like, break my nuts, break my nuts, break my nuts. And then it starts packing the nut into its once the shell's off, it starts packing that away into its mouth, and it's like, break my nuts, break my nuts, break my nuts.
Have I heard animals talking previously? Like,
no, you have not.
okay. I check my temperature.
Okay, you're okay.
How
You're
do you
cold.
check your temperature?
Rectally.
Can we call out to him? Hello, Nutcracker.
I didn't know they had thermometers that big.
You totally can. Is that what Courtney's gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna call out to him and say, "Greetings, Nutcracker."
Okay, he like looks up in your direction and like scurries across. The nuts fly everywhere, and he scurries and slides over the rock to gain cover. He's like, "I knew you'd come for me. I knew you'd come for the nuts."
What? Stop talking with your mouth full.
I'm gonna tell him we don't need your nuts. We have nuts of our own. We're here for giants.
He peers up over the top, and a couple of them spill out as he talks. He's like, "Giant nuts."
These nuts?
Well, technically, maybe.
Yeah, we don't know the sex of the giants, so
Take
possibly.
I don't.
The giants, you can have all the giant nuts.
He's like, "Whoa," and like massive amounts of nuts come out into his hand as he sort of pushes his cheeks out. And he looks at you and he says, there's only regular sized nuts around here."
So you haven't seen any giants? Or their nuts?
Giant nuts?
No. No, just never mind. You're just a squirrel, right?
He looks himself up and down. I'm a squirrel, yes.
Do people often talk to you?
Well, honestly,
Yeah.
you're the first actual like people I've talked to. I've talked to the other squirrels around here. They're fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet. So no humans have talked to you before.
No,
You're the first squirrel I've spoken with.
that's amazing.
I've lived a long time.
How am I doing?
Not bad, now that you don't have shit in your mouth.
It's not shit. It's nuts. They're
Nuts.
fantastic.
Yes, I apologize. Yes, nuts.
Are they salted?
No, they're not. So you're looking for giants?
Yeah.
What is giant?
Very big. Looks like us, but very, very, very big.
Oh. Yes. There's an angry giant.
Do you know where?
I occasionally drop a nut on him.
I'm sure that makes him mad.
These nuts.
Teabag this giant.
I drop these nuts.
Have you ever busted a nut on him?
No. I have not busted my nuts on him.
But you have nutted on him.
I have dropped a nut on him. A walnut, a good sized one.
Like a load of nuts?
I would not give up a load of nuts.
So you wouldn't drop.
These are valuable. These are valuable. You want to try one?
I
You
will.
want to try these nuts?
Yes. Can I try your nuts?
He gets up on the rock, sort of shuffles through the broken shells and finds a piece of nut and like holds it up towards Lander. You come and try these nuts.
I can't.
I'll go up to the squirrel and I'll wait to be fed.
It hurts so much.
Okay, he climbs right up your arm, totally oblivious to how awkwardly sexual innuendo this is, and he puts these nuts in your mouth. He's like, just one, and then he's like, he just sort of sits on your shoulder and waits for you to chew.
Oh, that hurt.
And he leans into your cheek. You don't have a helmet on, I assume. So he like leans into your cheek.
Yeah, the helmet's off. Yes. I'll roll it
Chew.
around in my cheek and get a good feel for it.
Yeah.
Get a good mouth feel.
He's like, exactly right. It has sort of an oaky, walnutty, earthy.
And then
I make sure raccoons don't piss on these. There's no piss on any of these.
Can I ask the squirrel its name?
He says, I don't really like. I'm squirrel.
Squirrely nuts.
Squirrely nuts.
Maybe we should let chat name the squirrel.
No. No, don't let them.
He really doesn't. He doesn't even, Harry. He doesn't even seem, as Courtney asked him that, he doesn't seem to understand what that is, like what a name is. He's just like, I'm a squirrel. I'm squirrel.
Okay.
Do you have one of these names?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him my name's Courtney. We can bestow him with a name if he wants one.
I'm
Okay,
Jade.
so he jumps off of Lander's shoulder. He scurries over to Courtney and stands there looking up at him. It's good to meet you, Courtney. Would you like
I
a nut?
say, it's good to meet you too. What are we calling him? Is Chat doing it? Get Chat to do it. And I too want one of his nuts in my mouth.
Duality says Sir Nuts a lot.
Sir Nuts a lot.
Since that's the first thing offered up, I'm just gonna.
Hi.
I dub these Sir Nuts a lot.
Or we can call him D, and his last name is Znuts.
The nuts. These nuts.
Darius Zeus nuts. These
So he goes and gets Courtney a nut, brings it back. He crawls up you very gently and very softly places the nut between your lips.
maintaining
I'm-
eye contact the entire
I'm gonna.
No!
Contact the whole time. He's like,
No! Why is this a thing? I don't want to.
Oh, I love Wednesdays.
and he waits for Courtney to eat again, sitting on his shoulder.
I'm gonna chew the nut and like make borderline like sexual pleasure noises while chewing this nut.
He's with you through the whole experience. He's like, mm-hmm.
I'm still talking on
Oh,
my
he maybe even rubs your cheek a little bit. Oh, yeah. You eat that nut.
No! No! I don't want it at all. I don't want this visual in my head.
Watching on is somewhat uncomfortable that Lander and Courtney are double teaming the squirrel, so to speak. They become a circle of friends.
I'm
I love
I'm
that.
so enthralled in this nut. I'm just gonna take out my lute and start to write a song about Sir Nuts a lot.
I wouldn't even know where to
when you bring up the
start
loot,
with that duality.
the squirrel is like all over that. He's sniffing it. He's like, What is this? What is this?
I tell him it's my tool that I'm going to use to make Sir Nuts a lot famous in all the world.
Can you break nuts with your tool?
He can bust a nut with his
This
tool.
tool is not used for breaking nuts.
Oh, play on.
Like, Okay, I'm open to suggestions on how to make that into something.
I'll show him my hammer
Okay.
for breaking nuts with.
Oh, he's like, that looks very heavy, and he scurries back and sort of lines up a nut on the rock for you. He like lines it up. What?
You want to feel my hammer? Do you want to try the weight of it in your hand?
No, I want to watch it break this nut.
I will bust that nut wide open with my hammer.
I hate all of this.
Just
All of it.
40 minutes of
There's
nut jokes so far.
So much
What
hate.
you logged on for tonight, guys?
This is not a planned encounter. I rolled a random wilderness encounter and got awakened animal. And I'm like, what kind of awakened animal would you find out here? And then I'm like, squirrel.
Flames
What's wrong with a squirrel?
on the sides of my face.
Do you break the nut?
Hold my hand while I break the nut with my hand.
No.
Part of the experience.
No. I'm over here.
That's what you say, a squirrel?
What's that?
Are you saying that to squirrel?
Yeah, to Sir Nuts-a-Lot, yes.
Yeah, he holds out his. He sits on his hind legs and like holds out a paw like a hand.
All right.
You put your finger in it, like it's really small.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let him hold my finger. I'll kiss him for luck, and then I'll break the nut with my hammer.
I was you're gonna kiss him. Okay. You give him a little smooch on the head.
Yep.
He stands up a little taller and brighter.
I have that effect on the squirrels. Now watch me bust this nut all over the rock. He's done.
Oh, this game is. Oh, I'm a bad DM. This just fucking broke the game.
My apologies.
Okay. Well, the squirrel watches you shatter the nut. He's giddy with like, and then runs around picking up the pieces of nut, bringing them back, and he starts he starts stuffing them into his face, and he's bringing new nuts for you to crack. He's got about half a dozen nuts left, and he's very excited that you can speed up the pace of his work.
Oh yeah, I'll hook him up. I'll bust all his nuts.
So, for doing that, he's like, Courtney, does this one have a name?
I tell him yes. His name is Lander of the swallowing nuts.
But you can call me Daddy.
he says, I will take you and Lander to these giant things you're looking for.
The angry one?
Yes.
Should we bust nuts on the angry giant?
I'm up for it if you are. I'm game.
Your hammer.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Okay.
Please, let's just go.
Moving on.
please, let's go. So Lander puts a helmet back on. Squirrel literally rides your helmet like Jack.
Rides the helmet, yeah.
Like Jack from Titanic. He's like
King of the world?
Oh yes, he's king of the world. Okay. He guides you through trails and over hills until finally up ahead you can see sort of a rocky outcropping in amongst the trees, and there is definitely some caves there.
We're going to ask Sir Nuts-a-Lot if this is the caves of the giants.
This is it. This is it, my friends. Suddenly you're his friends. This
Jeremy,
may be the best NPC ever.
Yeah, can you find out in chat if anyone actually just wants to make a character sheet for this squirrel and just become part of the party?
Yeah. Does anybody want to play an anthropomorphic squirrel?
With a ridiculous amount of sexual innuendo about nuts. Diump says he's on it.
That is required.
He's on these nuts.
He wants to keep this off the rails.
Oh.
Robbie, you're not helping.
That's so good. So good. So the trail culminates at a rocky hillside with pines growing around its base, and set into the hill are 3 caves. A frozen creek emerges from the western cave, which has a low-hanging mouth. And the center cave is an 8-foot-high passage hewn from rock and is moderately blocked by a tight stand of conifers.
Conifer.
Thank you. I got there. It took me a bit. But
You
I
got
there.
it. You got it.
And 2 massive fallen logs. And then the northeast cave has a big yawning mouth, and flickers of light emanate from within. And you can see a set of tracks heading in that direction as well. You want to get on my map? Let me find this.
Question.
How do I drag you from what? I drag you from the
Combat tracker.
combat tracker? All right, let's do this. Get Courtney on here. Get Lander on here. And yeah. And then do I have to unlock your guys' things? Can you see this? You can't even see it yet.
You haven't shared it yet.
Oh, there it is.
And then I unlock tokens. Look at that.
Excuse me, there's no squirrel on this map.
I'm sorry, I don't have a squirrel token.
I'm not happy.
We will assume that the squirrel is riding land. Actually, Courtney. Courtney's not going to be up in the face of things. He's going to ride Courtney.
Sounds about
So-
right.
You can't do it.
So just so we're clear, the left one is obviously the one with the river running out of it. The one in the center is sort of covered up by trees and these fallen logs. And then the one with the fire is the one on the right.
I just see a bunch of black and like 2 logs in front of me. And
Oh, well, you might have to go around the tree, Lander. You're in a tree. There you go.
okay,
Okay?
yeah.
So which way would the party like to go?
Do any of the... Are there any fresh-ish
All the
footprints?
foot traffic goes in through the one on the right,
Right, okay.
where the firelight is coming from.
Then let's go through that one.
Unless you want to try the middle one, sneak up on them from behind. If they connect. Never mind.
Okay, is Jade leading the way in, being sneaky?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Yes.
Okay, now you can don't roll stealth for me. Actually, I'll use your where's your previous stealth roll?
I don't know. Above
Okay,
all
roll
of the
again for me.
nonsense.
Let's get a new one above all the nonsense. Okay. So hold right there, and let's have everybody move maybe 1 or 2 squares into the cave if they would like. And what Jade sees is a bonfire in the middle of a very large cave that keeps it lit and relatively warm. The scent of roasting meat fills the air as a hunk of meat on a spit drips juices into the fire. Goats and sheep are held in a spacious animal pen enclosed by a crude wooden fence. Other features of the cave include a wooden cart and a broken wheel and 2 crates and 2 barrels. So I'm going to open this up for you so you can... I don't know why they've got it closed, but it's closed. There, it's open. So on your right is the animal pen.
Okay.
Set the animals free. Cause chaos.
Get the squirrel.
But no body, no...
Well,
Giant.
there's no one here, but obviously, you don't think Someone's not far. I mean, they've got dinner cooking, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep sneaking in.
I'm gonna go check out the fire, look at what's cooking.
Okay. So
Oh, I see.
it looks like it's a goat leg. And it smells really good.
Is it all cooked up and ready to be eaten?
Yeah, there's no spices or anything used, but it's been popping and crackling over this fire for a little while.
I'm gonna keep looking.
Should we set the herd free?
Okay, so Jade keeps making her way up here. So Jade, to your right, you can see a tunnel that leads back outside. And you can see half submerged in the icy mire are the bones and skull and tusks of a long dead mammoth.
I want a mammoth tusk.
They're really big. But you know that the mammoth tusks, the ivory, can be sold for a decent price, but they're large. They're close to sort of 7-8 feet in length.
Come back for them. There's ivory over there. We'll come back for it.
Perfect.
Okay, so this cavern, Jade, dead ends and has a crudely excavated pit in the middle of the floor.
Is it a poop pit?
It is. It's undeniable. The moment you come in here, there is a bit of a stench. Not too bad though, because most things just freeze, right, and then they don't stink. But there's some recent droppings that.
I don't think you can call a giant's leavings droppings.
As they're exploring there, and Courtney's by the fire, Courtney Squirrel is looking about, and he says, "Are you entirely sure it's safe in here? I'm not sure it's safe in here."
Get out of here, old timer, with that nonsense.
I'm gonna agree and look skittish, I suppose.
Okay.
I'm gonna find Lander. I'm afraid.
Lander comes back around the corner. Which way now, cat girl?
Is there anything in this cart?
In the cart?
Yeah.
No. The cart is empty. However, hold on a second. The cart is currently empty, but obviously at some point was maybe loaded with these crates and barrels.
Okay. What's in the crates and barrels then?
So the crates and barrels, the barrels are half filled with salt and pepper, and the crates. One crate is filled with some sort of straw alfalfa mix that you assume can only serve as nourishment for the goats and sheep that are kept here. As well, the other contains 10 large torches, which have been put in there. Like you don't think they were the original contents of the crate. They've been these torches have been made. They've been wrapped and dipped in pitch and lie in the crate. But it would be like for you and any of the other party members, these torches would be like holding a great club as opposed to holding a torch.
Oh. Okay.
Is there any sign of mead casks from Goodmead?
You don't see any here, no.
Can I slice myself off a big old slab of goat meat?
Sure, absolutely.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Okay. And do you taste it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Get the squirrel to taste your meat.
I'm gonna
It-
ask. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Sir Nuts a lot if he wants any goat meat.
It tastes good. The squirrel's like, no. And as he watches you eat it, it's like you're cheating on him. Like you ate those nuts. Why would you eat that meat now?
I'm gonna tell him that this goat meat is just fails in comparison to the glory of his nuts.
He gives you a nod, like, damn right. Damn right.
All right, let's do some more exploring.
Okay, so as Jade sneaks up around the corner here, a heavy snore comes from a fat, battle-scarred ogre sitting with its back against the western wall. Its chin is on its chest, and a thin stream of drool trails from its mouth onto its blood-stained leather loincloth. On the floor at its feet is a bloody great club with tufts of hair and bits of metal sticking in it. Suspended from the ceiling of this chamber by a series of ropes and pulleys are 6 baskets. Clustered near the south wall are 3 wooden casks carved with Goodmead's heraldic symbol on it. A drinking mug made of a cut-off section of horn with an antler handle added, upright and centered. That's the symbol of Goodmead, pardon me. Yeah, and this ogre is just snoring away.
Okay.
Coup de grace?
I should be able to add him, right?
Let's steal his club.
There we go.
I will come over here and convey that information quietly to my friends.
That is a big snarly head. Look at that.
We
So
close
that's
the-
sort of where he's sleeping on the floor with his back against the wall.
And this room is closed off. There's no other way in or out.
No, you
And-
can see a cave leaving on the far side of the room.
And Jeremy, if you open its character sheet, the ogre, and there should be a
Mhm.
second tab, there's usually an image there you can share to everybody to show the full size picture.
Oh, cool. There is. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, it's big nasty.
He
Yeah.
doesn't look like he's sleeping though.
Well, that one's not sleeping. No. But this one is. This one is sleeping away.
I guess it's not an actual giant.
But it'll prove problematic if it wakes up when the giant returns.
I'll whisper to Sir Mix-a-Lot and ask him if this is the angry one.
Where's the anaconda?
Don't want none unless you got buns, hon.
Where did that come from?
He said Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Oh, I didn't hear Sir Mix-a-Lot. I was reading. All I got was, "Where's the anaconda?" I'm like, where have we gone now?
I meant Sir Mix-a-Lot. My apologies. Freudian
Uh-huh.
slip.
Uh-huh.
So
All right.
I asked the squirrel if this is the angry one. In a whisper.
He's like Courtney's still around the corner. He's like he scurries down Courtney and sort of very unsquirrel like a person, like stands up on his hind legs and shuffles along the wall until he can look into the room. He then looks at all of you and nods, and then scurries back to Courtney and up onto him.
Are there
Well,
others?
okay
Or
then.
just this angry one?
He's like, I don't know. That's the one, though. He's the angry one.
So should 2 of us stay here and 2 of us find the other way in? And we can do a pincer attack, coordinated?
Oh, we could just go in and do it now.
That's true. Where's the fun in that?
I didn't realize this was supposed to be fun. In that case, let me pickpocket him first.
Do it.
No, doesn't look like he has pockets to
Foot
pick.
pocket.
He has a loincloth. You're welcome to go digging in it.
Nope. I do not
He has
want
a
any more
pocket
nuts.
you can pick.
Send the squirrel for the nuts.
These nuts.
Those nuts.
Those nuts. Yeah, the squirrel is not going in for a sneak attack.
Lander,
Old
you
timer
should
wants to
show-
know what he thinks about those nuts.
Those nuts.
Those nuts.
Salty and unkept. Salty and unkept. No, he's not going. The squirrel is not going in there.
Lander, tell him you're gonna show him how you really break nuts with your hammer. Go up and smash him while he's sleeping.
Well, it's not a warhammer. It's just a little hammer. But I'll show him how I break
It'll
nuts
feel-
with my sword. Peel the shell right off of those nuts.
Are you gonna sneak in, Lander?
Well, hopefully we all are.
Well, then, if we're sneaking in, I need everyone to make a stealth check. Keeping in mind, if you're wearing heavy armor, you're at a penalty.
It auto rolls it.
Does it? Okay. Someone already rolled, but I was gonna say, please give me a advantage because he's sleeping.
Mm.
Or actually, it wouldn't be advantage. It would be +5. Pardon me, +5.
We all need to roll?
If everyone's moving within melee range, you need to roll. If you're not moving within melee range, then you don't need to roll.
I am not.
And he wakes up, doesn't he?
Lander, Courtney, Jade. I think you guys are all good. I'm just double checking that now. Where is... oh, yeah, bring up this. Passive perception. Oh, yeah, you're all right beside him. So go ahead and move your characters to where you would like them to be. Okay, Courtney, as you move up, if you have a hood or a cloak or anything, Squirrel is hiding. He's terrified at what's about to happen.
I thought he was going to watch me smash nuts.
No, he's too scared. He's
It
too
looks
scared. He's
very
like,
awesome
can't do
duality.
it. Can't do it. Okay, so I think we're okay on the combat tracker.
Just have to roll for initiative.
Do I have to?
You
What
don't
kind of
have
want?
to.
What kind of
Well, I
want?
mean, we can roll our own initiative and it'll apply to the combat tracker
Well, how do I roll initiative again?
menu.
Thank you. I'm right clicking and I'm like, why wouldn't it be there? Everything else I right click is there. Okay. Suddenly the ogre goes stealth. You lose sight of him. He's gone. Okay, so you're all surrounding the ogre in some sort of murder circle.
Ma!
Go ahead and Jade, you're up first. I will assume that these attacks are simultaneous. Okay.
Okay. Advantage because he's technically prone.
Totally advantage.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
a hit. That'll do. That'll do. Oh, Duality said he posted a token for the squirrel.
Yeah, it's in the. I tagged you guys in it. It's awesome.
Is it in Discord?
Yep.
Okay, the ogre is waking up, so I'm bumping past him. Abigail, you can go ahead and do your action.
You said advantage?
Yes, advantage on any attacks. Don't consider him prone. He's actually considered
Sleeping?
helpless. I think. It's in the Voctair, right?
Yep.
Yep.
D&D picks? Is it D&D picks? Oh, yeah, he has armor for fuck. Oh, that's not dualities. Hold on.
It's in D&D picks.
There's two.
This girl with armor. This has to happen. The squirrel is a druid. Oh, good call, Rob. Good call. He's not though. He's just an awakened squirrel, which is way better than a druid being a squirrel.
He's a druid now.
So what did Abigail do? She casts chromatic
Chromatic
orb
Poison.
and hits the ogre in the face. Why did the damage not apply from Jade's damage? Did not apply.
There. I guess I clicked him and then unclicked him.
Oh. I thought maybe I was just not working the program right again. Lander.
You're not doing it right.
I have the ogre targeted. I'm going to bonus action.
Strike him down with all your anger.
And then I'm going to whack him with my longsword. That's a hit.
I'm losing frames. Something bad has happened here.
Why did I take that damage?
Because
Did
you
you
probably had...
drop it on yourself accidentally?
Oh, I guess, yeah, my tracker's on the thing. Sorry.
Okay, so hold on a second. I can change that, right?
You can just
So-
drag that
There.
D8 plus 6 and drop it. Would be
That
the
D8
fastest
plus
way.
6 and drop it on the monster?
Yeah.
There we go. And last but certainly not least, Courtney.
I'm gonna take out my my little sword and tell him to wake up, ugly, and give him a little poke.
Your little sword?
Yeah, a little sword. Me and Sir Nuts-a-Lot are really getting in there.
Oh, he's terrified.
I'm showing him how to be a hero.
Make sure you roll with advantage. So you got to click the... You did good. You did good, but you missed. Somehow your little sword doesn't pierce the ogre's thick skin. With that, the ogre just wakes up wailing and screaming, almost baby-like, like, ah! Ah! And Jade, it's your turn.
Oh no.
As people poke and shoot and prod.
Oop, sorry. Shouldn't have been an advantage.
Oh,
Ooh.
look at that.
You had to roll a 1 and a 20.
Yes,
Yeah, of course I did.
yes. I'll take your 20.
Are you sure? Because that was a fuck up on my end.
He hasn't gone yet. We'll say you have advantage again. Go ahead.
Okay.
This may be the quickest encounter of the adventure.
I don't know. We killed that other giant pretty fast.
Yeah, I know. Well, this guy's dead too. Oh no, he's not.
Not quite.
Unbelievable. Okay, so he stands up and he's very angry with Jade for poking him again, and he attacks her.
Inconceivable.
I don't know if that worked or... Yes, it did. So here comes the Great Club. Uh, 20 in total to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
15 damage.
Oof.
He's like, that's a bad kitty! And that's my turn. You're not dead, right?
Nope.
I'm mostly dead.
Not
Ooh,
quite.
the chill touch. The chill touch totally misses with a 1. Swing and a miss. Lander, this guy is up and he is pissed.
Well, let's put
He's
him
down and dead.
He's down and dead. Roll that damage.
Hi, Bubbles.
Okay. He literally falls back over. Silent.
Oh, I need to sit down. And I open up one of the casks and start drinking.
Yeah, you can't open it. You have to strike it with a spigot.
There's a tail.
Where you can break the top off it, I guess, and just dip your head in.
Punch in the top.
No, I won't do that.
I guess we'll look for a spigot. Don't you have one in your pack?
No,
Now you know what you have to steal when you're in town.
apparently.
I'm gonna check to see if Sir Nuts-A-Lot is okay.
Yes, he's in your backpack, quaking in your boot, sort of like just shivering in fear. However, from the Lander, as you move to that tunnel, you can hear sort of this growling and sniffing sound coming from somewhere down that way. That something has obviously heard the cry of the ogre.
One something or multiple somethings?
You're not sure. You can make a
History
perception check for me.
Perception. That starts with a P. There it is.
Perception starts with a P. Today's episode is brought to you by the letter P
And the number 12.
and the number nuts. Okay, so perception for Lander. No, you're not sure how many are there, Lander.
We got a whole bunch of things coming, I think.
Oh,
They're
ow.
growling and snarling and sniffing.
Well, and your Jade looks in very rough shape.
Can I heal Jade at any point? Like, do I have
Yep.
time?
Yep. Would you like to heal Jade?
Yeah. So how do I do that? Target.
Target,
Like just
yeah.
same way that I do an attack, right?
Correct me if I'm wrong. He targets and hits the blood drop, maybe?
No, it's a plus sign. Red plus.
Oh,
Red
plus
cross.
sign.
Bing.
Thank you.
That's
And
not a lot.
Better than I was.
a massive bear squeezes its way through opening on the opposite side of the room from you. Lander, hold on a sec. I think this is closed and it should be opened. So, and I'm gonna roll. It looks very angry and very hungry. And I put that
Just a
down.
regular bear.
Oh well, yes, it's a big old grizzly.
Oh, awesome.
I
Awesome
want to
indeed.
pet it.
And as you hear it growl, and then out of the darkness, it charges across the room at you. And it's going to multi-attack on you, which is always fun.
Awesome.
Ouch.
If I can get it to... Oh, it didn't roll. I thought it did. 12 hit,
No, sir.
and that doesn't hit. That's a 1. Okay, so it lashes out at you with its claws and then tries to bite you as you sort of you get back into this pinch point of a tunnel, and it can't reach you. It's making a hell of a lot of noise though. Like it's like full on standing on its hind legs, roaring, trying to grab you with its claw. Jade, you can hear all this, and it's obvious that something's going on with Lander over there.
I've made some
Oh
friends.
dear. I'm gonna
Something sounds hungry.
shoot it.
Thanks, honey. Do you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, honey.
Or no?
Abby.
Hi.
I have.
Hello.
And off she goes. I got a heart.
Aww.
Aw.
Screw you guys, I'm better.
Yep.
Okay, so you squeeze an arrow through there. Is that what you did?
Yep.
Hits the bear, sticks it into its shoulder. It doesn't even seem to bother it. Lander?
I'm gonna do my handy dandy bonus action Hexblade's Curse. And then I'm gonna whack it with my sword. Possibly, maybe. Nope. I missed.
Nope.
No. You take a swipe at it, and just a bit outside. Who's next up? Lander needs to end his turn, and it's
Oh,
Abigail's. No, that's okay.
Can Koth use a help action?
For who?
Me?
Sure.
Cool.
Are you sending the
Distract
bird in?
bear. Yeah,
Okay. So he flaps down in front of the bear.
yeah.
Look
Kind
at
of flappity flaps in front of the bear. And we're gonna hit him with some acid damage.
This combat tracker is always getting in my way. Is there a way to shrink it? I can't shrink it any more than it is. Sorry, everybody, if it's blocking your view of the map, etc.
You can take it
Okay.
up and left if it's too big and it goes really small. On
Okay,
the bottom right
so yeah, I did it this way. I guess I can do it this way, right? But then this blocks my. What do you think, chat? I think I'm gonna leave it here. Push this up and over the tracker so I can see the bottom. Okay, so you cast another chromatic orb. It flashes out and hits the bear. It roars in obvious pain. Courtney, you feel a warm sensation down your back as Squirrel relieves himself at the fear of the bear that has roared. He recognizes the sound, and he just he's like, he quite literally pisses his pants.
Okay,
No, he pisses your pants.
He pisses your shoulder.
I'm okay with it.
We're friends.
I tell him
I've had
don't
my nuts
worry.
in his mouth with a little bit of pee down my back.
I'll tell him not to worry that our nuts are bigger than his, and then I'll viciously mock the bear.
Okay.
You have tiny nuts.
Tiny nuts, bear.
Say my friend's got bigger nuts than you do.
Well, the bear failed his save, so go ahead and give me damage. Obviously intimidated by all this talk of nuts. 1 psychic damage, and then
Give
did
him
you figure out?
disadvantage.
Did you figure out how to apply that?
I just have a button, but the last time, I think the problem was that we are giving him advantage. I don't know if that got fixed.
I haven't had your character sheet, so no.
Yeah, it says grants disadvantage. So does that mean? What does that mean?
Well, here, I'll try and see what it does.
Okay, I will get rid of that for now.
We'll try to do an attack on somebody and see if it actually does.
Okay.
work.
Oh wait, with my bonus action, I want to inspire Lander
Okay.
and just
Lander-
be like, kick
Lander,
that
you are
bear's ass.
inspired.
Take some bardic inspiration.
Sweet.
And okay. So now the bear goes. So the bear's gonna bite that stupid bird flapping around in front of him. He's like, enough of this, you son of a bitch. If I can figure out how to get back to where I was. On his... There we go. There we go. Okay. So I have to untarget Lander for this. So if I just do an attack, because I don't have the bird on my combat tracker, so I can't target it, right? I can just roll an attack.
You put the bird on the combat tracker?
I guess I can. He totally hits the bird.
Oh my god.
Minimum damage. The bird takes 6 damage, though. That's probably enough to kill the bird, I think. I think you're muted, Agni.
muted.
Oh yeah, Insta-death and Afi. I found the code. It's
So-
grant this attack as one word.
Oh, okay.
So the bear snaps out. Jeff, there's this raven fluttering about. The bear just turns and snaps, and there's just a big puff of feathers, and then they sort of fade because he's just a magical creature. And then he turns his attention back to you with claws. A 21.
That hits, but as a reaction, I'm going to cast Shield
Okay,
on myself, which raises
Yep.
my AC by 5, so that's a miss.
that is a miss. So this huge, massive paw is coming down, and then a barrier appears. And okay, so which one should I be getting rid of here? I've got multiple ones applied.
Jared, did he have disadvantage when he attacked the bird?
He did not.
He should have.
Okay, let me roll again then. Hold on. Would a 19 have hit the bird?
Yes. Yes. it
Okay,
would have.
so we'll just leave that as it stands. But thank you for calling that out. If we miss something like that, please let's alert one another as soon as possible. So that's awesome. And now moving right along. Jade.
No, it's cave bear.
Oh.
Bear just went,
Caber just went.
killed the bird, and I cast Shield.
Oh, you must have the
I think I had-
randomized.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, randomized initiative on. So
No, Courtney went. Then
Yeah,
I don't think we ever clicked next turn off of Courtney.
oh, okay.
I think that's where it went wrong. Okay. But it's your turn now, Jade. Yeah, Diump just mentioned, was it at disadvantage? Thank you. Thank you. Nice.
Wah.
You stick the bear with another arrow.
Now, quick question, because that's the first spell I've ever cast.
Yep.
So I've only got one spell slot, so obviously.
You have to manually click that spell slot, I think.
Wait, done.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm just going to whack away.
And did we ever get the heal? Did Courtney heal Jade?
Yep.
You did get that taken care of? Okay,
Mhm.
good.
So that's a hit on the bear. For 12 damage.
He goes down. He tumbles back and he falls onto what looks to be like a sarcophagus or a burial of some type. And his butt hits it, and then he slumps back over it.
How about a short rest before we do anything else?
Mhm.
Agreed.
I need a cat nap.
Yes. That'll get me my spell slot back, won't it?
Yes.
As a warlock, yes.
Yes,
Ye-
and
ye-
I am going to target you. I think. Do I have you targeted? Yes. Untarget the bear. And I'm going to do my healing hands on you. I know it doesn't do much, but there's
I'll
two
take
health
it. Thank
for
you.
you.
Before the short rest, I'm going to cast Find Familiar.
As a ritual?
No, as a spell.
As a spell? Okay.
And then
I'll
use Arcane
also-
Recovery.
During our rest, I'll play the Song of Rest, and everybody can recover D6 hit points.
Okay, so before we do any of that, where are we resting? I want you to move your characters to where you're sleeping. Well, you're not sleeping. You're just taking a breather. Do you pop
Do we
open
wanna
the
go back to the
barrels? Pop open one of the barrels?
Yep.
I'm gonna
Or do you-
lean up against a barrel and
There's also like above you on the roof of this cave, right? There's all these pulleys and ropes and baskets hanging.
Yeah, that's for after the cat nap.
Do we want to go by the fire and have some
Goat?
sheep leg
Yeah.
or goat leg?
Yeah, that sounds good actually. I'm gonna curl up in the cart. Cause it's like a box.
It's like a box.
I'm going to the petting zoo.
That is full of like sheep and goat shit.
I thought it was full of sheep.
Don't anybody heal or anything like that yet, because I have to make a check.
Ah, shit, I already did, but I'll take it off.
Well, I still
Good.
touched you with my healing hands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that, and Agni has cast Find Familiar and everything.
Mhm.
And I'm going to move Courtney over here with you guys. Okay, I just have to make a check when you take this short rest, so just a second.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Can someone remind me how I tick off spell slots?
On your actions tab, just
Mm-hmm.
click the little circle beside at the top where it says first.
Oh, I see. I'm on the wrong tab.
Okay. So the short rest has not occurred yet. You guys have cast your spells in that. You're just sort of everybody's just sort of getting comfortable when everyone, everyone's passive perception would have heard this. Something down the western passage. So if Jade is on the cart, that tunnel to sort of the west there, you hear a rock or something fall, as if something kicked or maybe knocked something over.
Mm-hmm.
I stay hunkered down in the cart, but I have a arrow at the ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a step in to see if I see anything.
Okay, so Lander's taking a step down the tunnel. Is anyone else taking a step down the tunnel?
I'll go between Jade and Abigail.
Okay. So,
Just a quick flicker of something.
Yeah, I saw that for a moment.
something has changed ahead. Okay. So we're gonna do an initiative roll here. I'm not gonna consider anybody surprised. Lander, you're first to see him. He's sort of.
Doug?
Yes, Doug Jude.
Love it.
What's wrong with Doug?
Nothing.
You don't make fun of Doug. I even have a picture of Doug. There's Doug with his goat and his barrel of mead. And Lander, as you see Doug round the corner, he's getting ready to throw a spear down the tunnel at you guys. A very large spear. So you are first to react, my man. What would you like to do?
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
If I can. I'm gonna target him before I forget. Yeah, every time I click on the token, all my stuff goes behind the map. Eldritch Blast, there it is.
Well, that's a hit. Eldritch Blast.
There we go. Now I feel like a warlock.
So Doug.
I'm gonna X-Blades curse him.
Okay. Doug takes that in the shoulder. Doug's now going to throw his spear down the hallway, but he has the spellcaster targeted. Having heard spells being cast, he's going to throw this at Abigail.
No.
Only a 10. I think that's probably a miss.
Yeah.
Okay, so the spear like just spins its way down, passes over your shoulder, just past Courtney as well. The squirrel is hiding again as the spear flies past, and we're moving to Jade's turn.
Gonna shoot it. Well, no, I'm gonna.
Shoot it real good.
Yeah, just shoot it.
Do, do, do.
Guessing that misses.
Guess I should have moved.
Yeah, it does miss. Courtney, you can just barely make out down. Well, I don't know who has who. Someone's
Dancing
carrying
lights.
light.
Dancing lights.
Well, you'd have to be concentrating on
Okay.
that. He came out of a rest,
Okay.
but
So no light.
someone has a light. Go ahead, Courtney.
All right.
Give her-
There's a torch.
Did
give her
he
help.
hit? Did he hit anyone with the spear throw?
No, the spear is sticking into the wagon beside Jade.
Okay. I'm gonna viciously mock him and tell him to throw a spear instead of his purse next time.
He made his saving throw. No effect.
Damn it. I'm also gonna bardically inspire Lander.
I think Lander's still bardically inspired, isn't he?
Yeah, I haven't used it. In the...
It lasts for 10 minutes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't know how long it was
So
before.
it
the
hasn't been 10 minutes. It hasn't been 10 minutes.
Okay.
You can put
then
that on
I
somebody
won't
else.
Inspire him. Yeah, I'll inspire Jade.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did I
And-
resummon cough successfully?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yeah, everything that you guys said, like the spells and that you were casting ahead of time, Lander used one of his abilities. All that was successful. But before you get your rest in, Doug was going to try to ambush you, but his stealth roll sucked. And you heard him. So now it is Courtney. You want to hit next on the turn, and it's Abigail's turn.
I'm gonna give him a chill touch.
Give him a chill touch. Chill him to the bone. That's certainly a hit. Okay.
I'm gonna hide around the corner.
Alrighty.
All right.
Lander.
I guess I'm going to move in.
So just
And then
for your own, this natural tunnel seems to bisect some sort of ring-shaped excavation.
okay.
You're not sure really what this place is. However, you do notice that there are a number of niches cut into the north end of the outer ring as you pass by. I wish I could ping the map, but sort of like to your north, around that top semicircle that you passed by.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Oh. Jeremy, if you right click the map and click pointers, you can draw a circle there.
Oh, I can draw a cone.
Mm-hmm. Or a square.
Up here.
Or an arrow. Yeah.
How do I get rid of that?
Right click, click pointers, click remove pointers.
That's a slow process. There we go. For me, at least. Remove point.
Well, if you hold the mouse button, you can aim at it, and it'll automatically trigger it.
Lander, you got to move back a bit here, bud. Right there. That's good.
Okay. I was trying to get in a square. That's all.
Or are you like bull rushing him, or what are you doing?
No. I was trying to get in instead of being between two
Oh,
squares.
okay.
Just because I'm OCD, I guess.
He's on a half square. That's the problem. Well, you totally hit him with your longsword.
And I rolled wicked damage.
Nice.
That's minimum damage.
Yes, it is. Yes, it was.
Can I use Bardic Inspiration on damage rolls?
It depends on the type of bard. He's not high enough level yet.
Okay.
I think you can with bards. I thought there was one. I might be wrong. Okay, so he's going to he has another spear that he pulls off his back and starts to attack Lander with. I gotta untarget Abigail so she doesn't get this.
Yeah.
Nope, it's still got you targeted. There's a button somewhere in here that says clear targets. I know there is.
At the very top, there should be 3 reload buttons and a down arrow toggle toolbar.
Yeah, and I should be able to click control and click you. There we go. There, I think I've got it figured out. No, it still says targets. Abigail the 2.
Duality says
You're-
it's the Valor Bard that you can do that with.
Yeah, I was pretty sure there was one. Something's going on with targeting here. I've done something wrong.
On my comp tracker, it doesn't say she's targeted anymore. It might be because she's out of line of sight. I don't know.
Okay, well, let's try that anyway. I think I've got you targeted, Lander. So here we go. Oh, I can't even roll the attack.
It's because you might have added a number or something into it and broke the command.
I did. I added a number into it. It was a 4. So now what can I do to rectify that solution, sir?
You remove the
go in?
4,
I
Click
removed
away.
the 4.
click away, and it should clear it.
Now there it goes. Thank you.
No problem.
So 14, that misses Land. Oh no, it says it's attacking.
It still does. It's whatever.
Lander,
Let's say just drag it, drop it on him.
Does a 14 hit you?
Does not. No.
Does a 25 hit you?
That does hit. Yes.
I don't know why it's doing the thing.
Yeah, I don't know why it won't let me. I hold control to untarget you, right? Control and then click on your.
There should be a shield or something next to its hit points. You might
For
be able
some.
to click.
Oh, I know why. Because we're still on Lander's turn. Maybe.
No, I've got.
Because
it's on your turn. But you're
If
not
you have
ready.
Lander clicked and highlighted, it'll target for Lander instead. So click Lander again.
Okay, hold on a second. There we go. All of a sudden, everything's working. That was the problem. Okay, so does the 25 hit Lander?
It does, yes.
So if I roll damage now, is it going to put it on Lander because Lander's my new target?
Yes.
Wow. I'm dying. I'm down.
Yeah, Lander took 17 from the spear hit. He runs you through with his spear, sir. And now we can move on to Jade.
Well, shit.
Oh, Doug's no joke.
No kidding. I'm going to shoot him again, I guess.
Yeah, just remember that Lander's not threatening him any longer.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Ta-da!
And then I'm going to move.
Yes, you are.
And take the dash action. Can I see him down there?
Hold on a second. Where are you?
I went down the middle hallway.
Oh, okay. Hold on. You can't. There's a rock between you and him, but you're in a tunnel. This 8-foot high, 5-foot wide passage has a dozen burial niches carved into its walls. An ancient skeleton rests in each.
Alright, so I'm not fucking with that.
That being said, there looks to be a lot of skulls, lot of bones missing. They are not intact skeletons. Is it not showing you? Do I have to open something along here, maybe?
For what?
Or can you see that? Can you see the niches that I mentioned?
I can see the niches. I just can't. Well, now I can see into them, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you look up there to get a shot, and he's being blocked by something.
He's a giant.
I know, but there's a wall between the two of you.
Fuck.
Okay, why is... Now it won't let me move the map around. I hold down the middle mouse button? Is that because I'm clicked on Jade, maybe?
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Can I lock the map by accident, maybe?
If you can, it's new.
I don't know. I think I've got everybody now. Okay, so who's next?
I believe I'm next.
Courtney, what would you like to do? Lander is on the ground.
Wait, is Lander like dead?
He's dying.
So what happens when I heal a dying person?
They get the hit points back, and they're not dying anymore.
Okay, so with my bonus action, I'm going to heal Lander.
With Healing Word?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have a spell left?
Yes. I have 2 left. I can do 3 a day, and it's only a level 1 spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm clicked on Lander. Take some heal. And
Nice.
with my action, I'm going to viciously mock Doug and say he was too stupid to understand my last insult, and that's why it didn't work.
Yeah, the gold box is working, old timer. Thank you. I don't know why. Oh, now my middle button. Who knows? Maybe I was lagging.
It's a Discord crash.
Oh, fantastic.
Just have to share my
Yeah.
video.
He failed.
It says I'm losing some frames too, so I apologize if people are getting a crappy stream here. Okay, so what did Courtney do? Courtney...
I healed Lander and I tried to viciously mock the giant again, but it
Yeah.
seems that it
No,
failed.
he failed to save, so you can apply the damage
Oh.
and everything.
Take
Fail
this
is good.
Fail is good. That's his saving throw, so he takes 3 damage and has disadvantage on his next attack. And then you can hit the down arrow to give us our next person's turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna peek around the corner.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit him with another chill touch.
All right.
Never mind.
Yeah, that misses.
And I'm gonna move away.
All right. DM just enraged the enemy, so Doug's going to get advantage on his next attack.
So he's gonna get a next roll.
He'll
Another
get a
normal roll.
That's right. That's right.
Why are you
DM
like this? We're
DM
level
is looking for the
2.
wipe. He's looking for the wipe.
What enraged him? Sorry.
One of our what chat paid for and enraged the enemy.
One of the random deities in the multiverse.
Looks down and goes, "The giant needs more oomph." So now that was that. So Lander, your turn.
Trust me, the giant has oomph.
Yeah, those level 2, they definitely will take it on and kill it. No problem.
Okay. Well, if I move, it's gonna hit me. If I don't move, he's gonna hit me.
You can disengage.
But then what? He's gonna throw a spear and impale me again.
You don't know that.
Lander doesn't disengage. Oh wait, why did that roll twice?
It rolled twice because I think because of Courtney's.
Because you were targeting yourself.
Oh,
Because when you had him clicked, you were targeting.
I don't think Lander had himself targeted. I think I had done that. That was my doing when I was trying to click on things. So hold on though, Lander. We'll see if the one that you attacked on him hits or not. The attack on Doug was a 10, so that does not hit. Are you standing up from prone?
That will invoke an attack of opportunity, won't it?
No, it does not. It takes half your movement.
Then I will stand up.
Okay. If you move out of his reach, you will invoke attack of opportunity. Would you like to do that?
No.
Okay. Doug's turn.
There was
Go ahead and then
redemption
tell me
in
what
chat there, boss.
Oh, Diump is a god of neutrality. He rewards both sides equally. Lander, you can roll a d10 and get d10 hit points back.
I think it was Old Timer that gave him second wind.
Was it?
Yep.
Thank
Why did
you.
it take it?
And I
Oh
rolled
no,
a
it is
10.
Old Timer. Pardon me. I thought it was Diump. I'm like, he's a neutral god, but no, he's an evil god. Diump is an evil god. Old Timer is a good god.
Actually, Old Timer's evil because we are evil.
Did you heal your d10?
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, you rolled a
Lower
10.
I did
Very
roll-
Lower
nice.
your wounds by 10.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I got it. Jeez, you're like as fresh as a daisy now.
Wow. Not my
Until it
smell.
hits you again.
Yes, thank you.
Is it my turn? Are you done, Lander?
No, I'm not done yet. Now
I'm not done yet. Now you're done?
Yes.
Okay. So I gotta get rid of this Grant's disadvantage thing.
It's okay. It doesn't work anyway.
Maybe that's why I rolled twice.
So he's only gonna attack with a one dice on
Yes.
one dice on Lander.
I would say half a dice.
Half a dice?
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever you roll, divide it by 2.
So just so we're clear, Diump, he had disadvantage. You gave him advantage, so we're gonna roll just a single dice on Lander here for you. 15.
That is a miss.
Swing and a miss.
I would
His
also
second-
like to request in future all creatures be either prone, asleep, or encased in ice at the start of the encounter, please. Thank you. Carry on.
It makes it
You
much
don't like
easier.
this awake? You don't like this awake monster thing?
No, this is bullshit.
Okay, he gets a second attack on you now, and this would be a normal attack. That misses too. Okay. Jade,
Well, I guess I'm gonna
you
move
can
and
hear the
dash.
you can hear the fight going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna move and dash back to where I was.
You don't go through where the skeletons are?
No, I'm not fucking with that.
What?
I'm not Abigail.
Jade. Bye, Jade.
You have no proof of that. Yeah, you run past Abigail.
Bye, bye. Are we winning?
Are we winning?
Come back up.
That hit. Nice. That's a good hit. Courtney?
All right. Let's really change it up and viciously mock him. Here we go.
Oh, he crushed that. He made a saving throw. You don't do anything to him.
Damn it. With that, I'm going to inspire Jade for her next shot.
Okay.
Oh, you already inspired me.
Are you
Oh.
still inspired? You haven't used it?
I haven't used it, so keep it
Can
for now.
Does Abigail get any benefit from being inspired? I guess with spell rolls, right?
Yeah, I don't know if he has. Does Abigail have any?
Chill touch. Chromatic orb.
There you
Then
go.
I will
Attack.
I will inspire Abigail with my very last bardic inspiration of the day.
Oh, look at you. It's all on the table here now.
Everyone's inspired here except myself.
You're inspired. You have a squirrel on your shoulder.
So he's peeing down my back. He's not really on my shoulder.
Are we bumping this along to Agni? Or is there other things you're doing, Courtney? There we
Nope,
go.
that's it.
Okay, Agni.
Okay.
That's a hit, the 17, with your chill touch. Look at you. Run,
I am
Run out.
squishy.
Run back in.
Yeah, I'm squishy.
Lander, it's your turn, my man.
Yes, sir. Minimum damage again.
Look at this. Now the hits are landing. Now the hits are landing. He might be below half.
Oh, yeah, end my turn.
Thank you, sir. Okay, he's going to stab Lander again. A 16?
Nope.
And an 11.
No, sir.
No siree. You know what? He's going to step back here.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'll give that to you.
Who?
Hit. Nice. That wasn't minimum.
No, that was not. Take it.
All right. So now let me pass that turn over to Jade.
Oh, so he has cover now, does he?
I think he has more than cover from you, doesn't he? Can you see him?
I can, but it might just be because I know where he is.
Yeah, I think right there he probably has cover from you. He has no cover there.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot him then.
So you run up and take the shot.
Oh, it was almost a 20! Did you see that?
But it was not.
Bardic Inspiration. Ah, it's 8! Oh. I hate everything. Everything is awful.
Doug does have big ears. Old Timer brought up that Doug has incredibly large ears. Okay. Courtney, your turn, my man.
Okay. Let's do it again. Let's do some mockery.
You got to move up so you can see him.
Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Then I gotta close some windows here.
You'll have to move up beside Jade.
Is that good?
Yes.
Okay.
The squirrel's like, you're going to get closer?
Being close is where all the hair.
It's like 3PO. Closer?
Take this, Doug.
Oh, you totally viciously mocked Doug.
Take 2 psychic damage and get disadvantage.
Ooh, disadvantage. Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
Okay. Push that down arrow, and it's Abigail's turn.
Does he get cover from a spell?
Yes, if you have to roll to hit, he can get cover.
So okay.
Like, you can hit his top corner, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to give him 50% cover on that. So you're -2 to hit.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. This is gonna go well. Oh, that did go well.
You managed to hit him with minimum damage. Well done, sir.
I'm going to move 5 down.
Lander,
Yes.
it's your turn, Lander.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, it will be as soon as
Yay.
Abby figures out where she's going.
Yeah.
There. I engaged,
Yeah, you did.
and this happens,
You hit poor Doug.
and then that happens.
Nicely done.
Take
But
that.
Doug is not done.
No,
That's
my
a long
combat
distance
tracker
call,
disappeared.
Doug.
Okay, it's Doug's turn.
Yes.
So Doug's first attack is at disadvantage.
I think this whole turn should be a disadvantage, but that's just me.
13.
No, sir.
And then his next attack. An 18.
That is my armor class. Damn.
Uh-oh.
13 damage.
Yep.
Are you down?
Oh, you haven't been targeting this entire time.
Oh. Well, there you go.
No, a 13 will take me to 2 health.
You can drag that number and drop it on them, and it'll apply the damage automatically.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Yeah, should I be able to see how much health they're missing or how much they have in the combat tracker? Because I can't tell.
If you look at their token on the board, they will have a colored dot beside their token. So green is they're okay, yellow is sort of they're wounded. I think orange is in there somewhere, and then red is like Lander is red right now.
It was
I can see
almost
the
a
wound.
17.
It was almost. You almost farted, but you shit yourself.
I sharded.
Yep, that's what happened.
I can
Okay.
see the wounds in the combat tracker.
Can
I
you?
see them. Yeah, I see them now. Yeah, I was looking at HP, and I thought HP was like how much you had left, not your maximum.
Yeah, HP is your total, and then the wounds count up towards your. If that makes sense. Okay.
Mhm. Okay, I'm gonna viciously mock again.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna say nice ears, Doug. Boom, boom.
Well, Doug failed the save, takes the damage, and has the disadvantage again.
And with my last cast of the day, I'm gonna use Healing Word on Lander.
Thank you.
Oh, Lander, here it comes.
Give it to me.
Mm.
Can you follow that up with a triangle face?
Yeah, solid triangle face towards Doug.
Oh, it's solid. Okay. Courtney, if you're done, click the next arrow.
Well, I didn't do it on purpose, old timer. It just happened.
No cover.
No cover there. No cover there. You got a wide open shot.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
Minimum damage. How many times have you guys rolled minimum damage this fight? This is a bit impressive. And then you duck behind the rock.
Yep.
All right. Good choice, sir.
These dice
Lander.
are making me angry.
Lander hits again.
there we go.
Max
damage.
damage.
Take that.
Ooh.
That'll wake you up in the morning.
That will wake you up in the morning. Okay, well, Doug looks horribly wounded, Lander. Like he even staggers a bit on that last one.
I'll take our bardic inspiration to have a action surge and attack again.
No, you're not. But thank you for trying.
This is worth a shot.
Thank you for flying Dungeons and Dragons Airlines.
I'm confused. I've never played before.
How about a 23 with that spear?
Yep, I'll take it.
That was with disadvantage. But you missed. The other one was a crit, so,
I died.
you know. So Lander goes unconscious, at which point Doug charges over top of his falling body and with a roar tries to stick Courtney.
I attempt to grapple as he rolls over my unconscious body.
You try to tangle up his feet.
Yeah.
Lander, you just got a second wind. Roll d10.
Oh, you guys are awesome.
You wake up as he passes over you.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
No.
Is he wearing like a kilt?
Yes, he's wearing hide armor, so.
So
I
you
rolled
got a
Lander
pretty nutty
sees-
vision.
Lander sees Doug's nuts.
They're really not that impressive, but it is cold out.
I may be gone too far with this joke. Okay.
No.
Can
No.
you unwound me?
Yes. How much did you?
I rolled
Hit?
a 9.
Rolls a 10, then he rolls a 9.
So you would be at
I would be at 6.
8 hit
no,
points.
8 wounds. Yes.
8 wounds. 8
Yes.
wounds. There we go. And then this is on. Okay, now I'm going to attack Courtney.
Don't do it.
That's a hit on Courtney.
Oof.
So he charges over top. And boom, another spear hit on Courtney. Nobody's dead, though. Nobody's dead. Hold on to your nuts. Jade, do it.
Oh god, I hit him.
And he falls to his knees.
Jab him right in the heart. Don't worry, Lander, I got it.
I'm cutting his ears off.
And then
Where
he
am I-
falls onto the stone floor, and just this very large pool of blood from all the wounds start to. Nicely done, everybody.
I'm
That's a
taking
hard-
his ears.
That's a hard encounter.
2-second
I'm going
wind.
to tell the squirrel, now I'll show you some nuts.
And you
The
flip
squir-
up the
The
kilt.
squirrel actually lets out like a little yes as the final blow comes.
I hope you realize that we are keeping the squirrel.
You know, I think it's inevitable, right?
Yeah.
I'm really gonna miss him when the first fireball hits the party, though.
Ooh.
So, whoa, jeez.
Whoa! Don't you murder our squirrel! Don't you
It's
murder our
okay.
talking squirrel!
I'll just animate him. No big deal.
Oh my god, a little zombie squirrel
How would you feel about the squirrel riding your from?
riding the what? The familiar?
He froze.
Yeah,
He froze.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
We ride.
Squirrel on cost.
We could
Can
fashion
we-
a little set of armor like in the picture. We can get
I
a
was
lance and you
just
can have a
about
magic
to say
combat
that. We should
What's-
find somebody to fashion the squirrel armor.
and a lance. You can be a flying jouster.
I'm going to also teach him to play the hand drum. We're going to become a singing duo.
I'm going to introduce him to my patron. He's going to be a warlock.
Don't you think
squirrel.
a squirrel is more tambourine?
Triangle.
Ding, ding. Oh my god. Courtney making triangle face with a squirrel on his shoulder with a triangle. Make this happen, people. Make this happen.
We need some fan art for sure.
Okay. So,
Oh god, please let us sleep.
well, speaking of which, if Courtney could play songs in a town and have a dancing squirrel, think of the impact that would make. That's totally an advantage on performance, don't you think?
Or the squirrel could pickpocket while he's playing, like the monkeys in whatever movie that is.
Which, yes, that was Indiana Jones, wasn't it?
Yes, you are correct.
Okay, so where now, team? Do you want to go take your short rest?
Please.
Yes,
Let's
please.
loot the
Please.
body first.
You're
Not
gonna
going
check.
anywhere.
You're gonna check what Doug's carrying.
Yeah, does he have anything other than big nuts?
And giant ears.
That's all he's got is D's nuts. Yeah, that's it.
Lame.
This will forevermore be known as the nut episode, and I will never put an awakened squirrel in a game again.
I'm going to spit on his body.
Yeah, the squirrel does too. I don't even know if squirrels can spit, but it tries. It makes that sound, but nothing.
I'm gonna cut off Doug's ears, and I'm gonna make a necklace, and I'm gonna put it around the squirrel.
The squirrel is not wearing Doug's ears. He has He's like, no. What do you call someone that only eats nuts? Would that be a vegan? Or is there a term for something that only eats nuts?
I can't say that in chat.
Oh, okay. It's called a whore. That's what it's called. Okay,
That's
so
called a bunny.
a what?
Squirrels
A
are
bunny.
actually omnivores.
Bunny? Really? Are squirrels
they don't eat
omnivores?
anything.
Yeah. They eat insects, bugs.
Okay, squirrel's getting
small
level
things.
barbarian, and this squirrel's gonna fucking rage. That's he's gonna be like, "Ah!" Okay. So where to now?
Sleep.
You going to take a short rest. How do I trigger that short rest again?
Menu
Remind me. Menu? I don't have menu.
on the combat tracker.
Oh, I would have to reopen the combat tracker, sir. Look at what you've done. Rest. Why is rest a lock? That makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna play my restful song for everybody.
Okay.
As I teach Sir Nuts a few things about singing and performing.
Everyone gets a D6 for hit points, plus any hit dice you would like to roll.
I don't know how to do that.
By the way, Afi, that's the command to fix his spell.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't do that right now, so.
We'll take care
We
of
should
it.
teach Jeremy coding of Fantasy Grounds.
Nope.
Whatever. You
Nope.
make me do all your coding.
So how do I change my wounds?
If you hold control over it in mouse wheel.
How do I also roll hit dice?
Does that work for you, or does that just work for me?
It only works for you.
Okay, so how many did you heal?
You
Andrew?
have to do it on your character sheet, and you can do it. You can't do it from the combat tracker.
Okay.
we're
I did it. I dialed you down 4, and then for Courtney, if he wants to take a short rest, if he wants to spend hit dice, is there a hit dice button?
below
Main
that
page.
on your main page of your character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a hit dice down there.
Okay.
Just double
Why?
click it.
Why does it only show 1 dice there for him though?
Because he used one.
Previously?
Mhm.
I don't remember that.
So I get 10 total?
We've only had one long rest, so since his last time using it, so we only got one back.
Oh, okay.
So when we travel long distances, just apply a couple long rests.
Yeah, I never thought to do that. Yeah, that's right. Courtney gets the 7 plus the 4, or 7 plus the 3 rather.
I appreciate that.
Did you do that,
duality.
Jeremy, or do I heal myself?
I can do it for you. It's done. Okay. So where would the party like to go in amongst these caverns, or are you taking the mead and running for your lives?
Nope.
We need to check all the baskets hanging from the ceiling, and
Yep.
I want to skin the bear and check out the sarcophagus thing you were talking about.
Yep.
And check what all these niches are. We've got a lot of exploring to do in here.
Baskets
Okay.
first.
Okay. So, baskets first.
Yes.
Okay, so one of the 3 casks is empty. It appears the ogre and the giant may have already drank its contents. The other 2 are both have 20 gallons of mead, bringing each to about 200 pounds of weight. As you lower the baskets, there's all kinds of treasure and knickknacks, etc. So there's a parcel here, so I should be able to just click this and drag it into
Yes. Party sheet.
into the party sheet, right? But I have to have the
Yep.
party sheet open, correct?
Yes.
And then I just drag the shield in.
Yes.
There we go.
But you have to be,
So-
on. Never mind.
Did I not do it?
No, you got it. I was going
It
to say
went.
you had to be on the inventory sheet, so you got it.
Okay. So there's some silver, there's some copper, and there's healer's kit, hunting trap, rabbit skin bag, coupled silvered sling stones, a moss agate, which is a gem, if you're not aware, and the two casks. Honeymead. So you should be able to drag from the inventory onto your character's inventory, and it'll bring that across.
Mm-hmm.
For anyone that has not done that before.
I'm gonna take the rabbit skin bag and just rub it on my face.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the healer's kit.
As you finish doing that, the squirrel's just looking at you.
I'm totally like purring. Don't even care. No shame.
No shame. No
My
shame.
scarring for my kilt's actually made out of rabbit fur. It's nice.
Lander, you were checking out the room with the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
So, carved steps on the south side climb 5 feet to this 10-foot high room. Oh, thank you for the cheer and the bets. Old timer has come through again. Carved steps on the south side climb 5 feet to this 10-foot high, 15-foot square room, which has narrow natural exits in the east and west walls, which you came through already. In the middle of the room is a rectangular stone block, 7 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 3 feet tall. Pictographs on the walls of the chamber tell a tale of one tribe's journey through the mighty mountains and across a perilous tundra. You have a feeling that someone would have once have been laid to rest on this stone. Or maybe under this stone. You're not sure.
Does the stone look like it can be moved? Or is it giant and heavy? And...
Well, it's very heavy. You know for sure that you couldn't move it on your own.
I have a crowbar.
Giant.
I have a readied chromatic orb in case something bites us.
I poke Lander with my crowbar. Look, here, use this.
Can I take the block and tackle and pulleys and stuff that all the baskets were being hung from and science this thing?
Science.
Sure.
Give us a science check.
Are you proficient with block and with? Are you proficient with any? Does Lander have any sort of Teamster history in his background?
I'm going to intimidate this rock to move. That's what I'm going to do.
I mean, if you want to try to move it, you think with everybody you could try.
Look, I just crit intimidated it.
Move! The squirrel pisses down Courtney's back again.
Dude, how much have you been drinking?
I'm sorry.
It's so
I
warm.
don't
I'm
know if that's
almost
me.
used to it, and I embrace it now.
It's not warm for long, though.
There's a little bit of warmth in all this cold tundra. Should we try and move the stone?
Sure, what's the worst that could happen?
Well, I've already died twice tonight.
Let's
Who's
be
gonna
brave,
who's gonna
Robert.
push? Who's gonna push on the stone?
I'll push on it.
I'll help.
So I need your total strengths.
-1.
No, not the bonus. I need the number.
8.
Because I'm a hexblade, can I use my charisma instead?
No, you can't.
Oh yeah, 'cause I'm not using my weapon. So 15.
And with 8, 23,
9.
32,
Cost will help for an extra 2.
34.
Sir Nuts a lot will help.
Yes, he does.
With a 17.
He rages, so he gets advantage.
Rage! The stone does not move.
Or push harder.
I guess I'll
Abigail!
help too with the 9.
So everyone's on it, even the squirrel. It does not move.
Why are
Press
we
the
all
enter.
so fucking weak?
Apparently, if you want to beat this party, it's called strength checks.
Abigail, can you reanimate the giant and get it to help us move the stone?
My magics are not that strong at this point.
What if we get all of the animals that are in that pen, lash them together, put it on the, like, rope up the top, and then pull them?
What about our furry sack?
Oh.
We could maybe get a dire bear or a dire wolf or something out of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it and it's gonna
you
be a
mean an
fucking
animal?
weasel.
You're gonna pull an animal out of the bag?
Alright, I'm gonna pull an
Do
animal
that
out of
once
the
a day,
bag.
can't
You're
we?
gonna have a menagerie. It's like, this is our bear and this is our squirrel.
We all know who the real hero is.
Do you
right?
have the bag there, and does it give you access to the table to roll on?
It does not give me access, but I put it in chat, so you should be able to roll it.
If you share the table with her once, she'll have it forever.
Okay. So, no,
I
it's
hope.
is it not there in the description?
It is, but I can't open it.
Because she doesn't own it, you have to share it to her.
So how do I share it?
You drag the shield and drop it on her picture.
Did that work?
Yeah, it did. Alright, drum roll.
Roll a d8. Here it comes.
Fucking badger.
A
She
badger.
gets a badger.
A giant wooden badger.
If we were to build this large wooden badger. So
Well, maybe
this badger comes out and starts sniffing around, and I believe it says that he's friendly to you.
yeah.
Yeah.
The creature is friendly to you and your companions and acts on your turn. You can use a bonus action to command how the creature moves and what its actions are. So you could totally tell him push, but
Or dig.
I think you can pull more. You can keep pulling fuzzies out of the bag.
Yeah, I can roll. I can do 3.
So you can do 2 more.
A boar.
A giant elk. Yes.
Nice.
Is that what you got? So now there's like a badger, a boar, and a giant elk walk into a dungeon, as well as the squirrel.
So we'll use the rope.
And the squirrel starts talking to the animals, and they're just like looking at him like, "There's a
Fuck
talking
this guy."
squirrel." They can't believe there's a talking squirrel either. With the giant elk's help, you think you can move this stone? Do you do that?
Yes.
Giver.
Damn
Okay,
right
so
we do.
like the elk's got its antlers down on it, everybody else is pushing, and you and the menagerie slide the stone over, and there's a shallow niche in the floor underneath the stone. There are the bones of a human in what looks to be rotted and decayed tribal garb, pretty much reduced to just tatters, clinging to their body. Clutched in the chieftain's left hand is a rather large-looking pearl, and clutched in the chieftain's right hand is a wand.
That's a wand.
And the squirrel's like, "Who would bury that? Where are the nuts?"
They've rotted.
If you bury them properly, they don't rot.
I want all 3 things. Well, I want 2 of the 3 things.
I want
Someone else can have
things.
the I want the bones.
Look at the
And the wand.
bones.
Yes, I want a bone as well.
No, I need a full set of bones.
No, I'm taking a finger.
The middle one.
It's important to me.
Can I borrow the finger if I need it?
If I get it back,
Yes.
I'm taking a middle finger.
I'm gonna take all the bone.
What?
So, there's a body lying there with shinies.
I take the middle finger off the right hand.
Okay. Are you delicate about it?
Yes.
Okay. You get it.
Sweet.
You have a digit.
I do. And then I take the pearl.
You gonna pull a pearl out?
Yep.
Okay. So you kind of have to. You take the bit of the finger off, and then you kind of have to pry its hand open, and you take the pearl out.
I grabbed the wand.
Okay. You take the wand. I'll put this. See, if I put the parcel out, you'll know exactly what they are, right?
No, you have to identify it. If you click the little shield, there should be like a green circle in the top right corner. You can click that and make it identified or unidentified. So if you make sure it's red, I think, and then
Yeah.
you drop it in there.
Yeah, if it's
Oh,
red,
so
it'll
I
just show up as like a generic sort of, this is a
I can make it-
pearl.
So if it's red with a cross through it, you won't know what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Me lucky.
And you can do that with maps and like encounters and stuff.
Okay.
Or
So-
images too.
Yeah, images.
So it's a unidentified creature, and we'll see the giant picture of the ogre.
I see.
Or like Doug. So we didn't know his
Okay.
name. You could have
Oh,
made it.
it's a smooth wand.
Oh.
That's what it says.
It's
That's
the
what it
Elder
says.
Wand.
Yeah,
It's
when we
smooth.
open it, all it says is a nicely crafted Ultarian
Utilitarian.
wand, utilitarian made from werewood.
Yeah, and the pearl says a large pearl, completely smooth and shining with an unnatural luster.
There you go.
If I
So
know
you
it
take
was
them.
Natural and smooth. I would have put the rock back.
Does anyone object if I take the wand?
Yes.
I love how you ask. I just took it. Just take it.
Jeff, can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Uh-oh.
What happened?
You get an incredibly intense cramp
Oh.
across your abdomen.
Oh.
Do you got to poo again?
Oh.
Is that goat not going well? There's a...
In fact, you rolled a 1 for this save, so you even cry out in a little bit of like you're like ugh, and yeah.
There's a cesspool over there.
Oy vey.
The other 3 characters can roll perception if you'd like.
Hmm. I don't know how to do that.
Go to your character sheet. Go to skills and find perception.
Oh,
There you
that's super perceptive of me.
You lost Lander.
You smell farts.
You don't even know where he went. So yeah,
Girl.
all you guys notice is what I described, that he grunts in pain and sort of winces loudly.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, it's the meat. That's bad meat and good meat.
Insight check.
I'm giving you nothing from a roll against him. You decide if he's lying or not. I think he's lying.
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
must have picked up a bug somewhere.
Yeah,
Now
he's
we're in
lying.
Now we're stuck in a paradox because you said you got bad mead and good mead. Thanks a lot. It doesn't bode well for our karma.
I'm gonna just be super obnoxious with Lander and push off his helmet and like start doing archaic medical inspections that really do nothing. Like pulling up his nose and looking up his nostrils and opening his jaw,
Okay.
looking down his throat.
The squirrel will be inside you tonight.
If I eat it, yes, it will.
Not what I meant.
Stop being a liar, 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 lying. And I like scritch his nose with my claw.
I'm not sure if this is contagious or not. You might want to keep your distance.
If I die, I come back.
Open.
Oh, this window is. You see, I should have just left it alone, but now. Okay, so you don't see anything in his mouth, by the way, when you look in there.
Not even teeth?
Not
Nothing
even
out of the
tonsil.
ordinary.
I don't know. That's up to Lander. That's
Is
up
there-
to Lander.
Is there a uvula?
Just these nuts.
You
can we
probably
even say-
shouldn't be swallowing nuts.
Can you say uvula online? Is that allowed?
Well, it's not vulva, so I think we're
What you're
okay.
saying, epididymis.
I love that. I'm like skirting it, and
Nope.
you're just like fisting it. You son of a.
That
I
is
think you can say anything as long as nobody's offended by it.
Well, that's impossible. Everybody's offended by everything.
Not offensive.
I'm offended you said that, sir.
Hope you're ready to get
I'm offended.
canceled.
Oh, and I'm banned.
Jeremy, can I collect the bones?
Sure.
Okay. I put them in my backpack.
All right.
All of
I-
them.
Shaking
But
my head in
The
disapproval.
finger.
Yes, I have the finger.
I take his backpack when he's not looking, and I put the bones back.
There's nothing else in the sarcophagus.
There's nothing else.
Let's go cut off some mammoth tusks and walk back to the village.
Hang
Oh,
on,
we
there's
gotta
stuff
check all
over
those
here
niches,
still.
right?
What? Oh,
What's going on with
There's
the
a pond.
niches?
Are you going over here?
looks like
Yeah,
it.
Apparently.
and then we'll have to check the grave niches.
Okay. So, Courtney, in this room, you're the first one in.
Where'd you guys go?
They went
West.
They went west. The frozen stream ends at a 7-foot deep frozen pool at the back of the dark cave. Well, the water's actually originating here. I don't know why they wrote it like that, but trapped beneath the pool's ice is a stone statue of a smiling young man. Naked, except for a few well-placed oak leaves, with his face turned towards the sky.
Mm.
Is that a deity that we would recognize or something, or historical figure?
Sure, you can give me a religion check.
History check, religion check.
History is fine too if you have history.
Let's see.
Well, both of them are a -1 for me. Try it.
Some paladin.
I'll say it was a very good paladin.
Obviously.
So Courtney and oh my god, I gotta sort through all these rolls here. Abigail got a 19 and Courtney got a 19 and everybody else did not do. Okay. So Courtney and Abigail, you guys both recognize this as a statue of Sylvanas.
The Banshee Queen?
That's what I was just gonna ask.
No.
Sylvanas Windrunner, the Banshee Queen.
We're in Forgotten Realms. Sylvanas is a nature god. So the statue in the frozen pool looks like it was carved from an outcropping extending from the pool's rocky bottom. And you believe it to be a depiction of Sylvanas, a god of nature. The oak leaf is his holy symbol.
And his dick cover.
That too.
Is the water like fully frozen or?
No, there's a good thick piece of ice over top of it, but it's quite deep. It's quite deep. It's 7 feet deep, so about a foot of ice.
Mm.
Do you want to melt this shit and go poke it?
What do we
See
think,
if-
folks?
Can we peek under the oak leaf, you think?
I think Sir Nutsalot's going to be interested to see what's under there.
He's just sitting on your shoulder, looking around.
Take
All right,
it
do we-
all in.
Do you want to check out this statue or leave it and move on to other things?
Let's look. I don't have
Well,
any
we were
melty
looking-
things. I'm not one of you magic types.
We're looking to see if we can fix the weather, and maybe a nature god might be able to help.
Hmm.
Also,
That's true.
we can look under the oak leaf.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Let's see what nature dick looks like.
The water's really cold.
That's very aggressive. Let's see what nature do.
It's probably pretty small considering how cold the water is.
Yeah.
It's inverted.
All right. Should we melt it or smash it or what? Let's do this, folks.
I don't know. I'm
Right.
not
The
strong and I
badger,
have no
dig a hole
magic.
through it.
Does anyone
How long
have
are they
magic
persistent
spells?
for?
What's that?
The
Our
animals that you
animals.
summoned.
It's probably in the bags right up.
That is a good question for which I am sure there is an answer that I will be able to look up in just a moment. The creature vanishes at the next dawn or when it is reduced to 0 hit points.
Oh,
So all the animals, like, come to me, my gentle friends. They're
Yes.
all like,
That badger digging.
I am riding the elk and I have the badger kind of like cradled like a baby. And the boar can just walk. That's fine.
which no badger in real life would like. He'd be like, "Arr!" He'd go all Wolverine on you. But yeah, no, that's fine.
Wild
I'm
boar
scritching
tastes
the
great.
belly.
It's-
What? Wild boar is what?
Tastes great.
Except
Well,
it's
there you
not
go.
real.
Summon them and cook them up.
We don't have to have provisions anymore. We'll just summon the animals every day.
But what if we get like a
Oh.
weasel?
Well,
That's
then I
not
guess
right.
you're gonna go hungry.
I don't know. There's some fat weasels. So, are we breaking the ice? Sorry, is someone
Let's
breaking
do it. Let's do it, guys.
Who's breaking the ice?
I don't want
I'll-
to break the ice.
I'll
I don't
tell
know,
a
is it a
really good
strength check?
joke. I have high charisma, so I'll break the ice.
Does
I
high
also have high
charisma to do with it? What are you breaking the ice with? Your rapier? Like you just?
Well, Rape your wit.
I think you're missing the joke where I'm doing an icebreaker because I have high charisma. I'm breaking
Oh.
the ice.
I'm totally missing the joke. Sorry, I'm stuck on nuts. That's the height of my sophistication is nut jokes. You've gone too far.
Way too
Okay.
intelligent.
So what do you use to break the ice, if anything?
The great club that the ogre was using.
Okay, so you
Ooh,
go and
good one.
get
Yes.
that and start smashing away on the ice.
Yes.
It takes a fair bit of time since it's like a blunt club. But you eventually crack your way through and pull out a big piece of ice and you have access to the water now beneath.
Send the badger. They swim well.
Tuesday?
Give me a nature check.
I don't know.
Let's send the boar first. We can all agree that we don't care if the boar dies.
Sorry, Larry, you're first.
If I want to get at, like, is there somewhere I can just get at spells and things like that, or
What do you mean?
like if I want a description of something?
Yeah, you click the spells button on the right, and then there's a whole list of spells.
Okay, I don't have a spell button on the right.
Then click your little cog, then click sidebar, then click spells, and then it'll be on the right.
Click your little clog.
Yeah, your little cog.
That sounds like a hit song.
And then hit sidebar. Well, it says spells are there, but I don't see it.
If you click it, then it'll
It's
be on
not
the
there.
side.
It's not there. It's there now. It's there now. Okay, so are you pushing the boar in? Is that what's happening?
No, I'll swim.
Okay.
How deep down is it, you said?
It's pretty effing cold.
I have my warm winter clothing on.
Okay.
Because that won't freeze.
So
I'll tie a rope around my waist and make sure if I get hypothermia and pass out, they can pull me up.
all right. So do
Duality,
you
don't
disrobe
help.
to get into the water?
Yes.
Just say it.
I'm,
Or are you gonna get your armor all wet?
I'm gonna disrobe and helicopter my way into the.
Okay.
I investigate for
I could just
Like-
send my
Certain Escalade is
fiendish,
impressed.
my little fiendish skeletal little crow in there.
I didn't know your crow could swim.
Well, he's only a crow in appearance, right? He's a familiar,
Right.
so he
Okay.
can do.
Yeah, he's a fiend.
Okay, I'll hold off on getting naked.
Okay, you don't go in then. You push the crow in.
Yeah, we push the crow in, and I'll use
Okay.
my action of mind link with it.
Yeah. It's very cold,
It's very cold.
and it seems very displeased that you would ask him to do this.
And we're gonna have him investigate underneath.
Yeah, he swims around under the ice. It's a pond of fresh water, and there is a statue of Sylvanus in it. Sylvanus almost touches the top where the ice is.
Does she
About
have a bow?
7 feet deep, and the statue is about 6 feet tall.
Can I do an investigation?
Sure. On what? The statue?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a statue. It's carved out of rock. It comes right up out of the rock bed on the bottom of the pond.
And I'm describing everything that Koss sees to the party.
Okay.
Look under the
Does
oak
Sylvanus
leaf.
have a bow in the statue?
Sorry, what?
You go.
No, what did you say?
I asked if Sylvanus has her bow in the statue.
No. No, Sylvanus does not have their bow in the statue. They don't even have a bow. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I'm just like,
Stop being a dick. I know. I'll stop.
Well, that's what Koss is gonna look for.
A bow?
Is this
Well,
before or
nuts.
after she betrays the horde?
Koss finds nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Doesn't seem to be important, guys.
Okay.
Cool. Let's move on, I guess.
Were there
I
any
just wrote-
bones down there?
Are there any bones down here?
There's no bones in under the water, but you can see that the bear has, there are some bones in the cave.
Do you want bear bones? Because we could skin the bear and sell the hide.
Yes.
If anyone knows how to butcher. I mean, I am a butcher, but usually for humans.
Not
Just give me 1 second here. Yeah, the niche on the other side of the cave, which I'm sure you can see there, contains gnawed skulls and bones of what looks to be a dwarf.
Let's
Any markings or heraldry or anything?
No, nothing like that. There's just bones left. Everything else is gone.
I take the right middle finger for my skeleton.
I take the skull.
Okay.
You guys are sick.
There's some serious necrophilia going on.
Yeah, I'm
It's not.
starting to see what Chris was worried about.
This party may be going somewhere that if you go there, I can't follow. Okay.
Can't unsee that.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
So where'd you now?
Check out the niches over here in the
Check out the niches.
in the circular.
Oh my god, like the party is just running everywhere. Okay. So the tunnel that leads up to here has 8 burial, 12 burial niches. They're 2 feet wide and 2 feet tall and 5 feet deep. The bones of men and women were once placed here. However, most of them have been taken away, probably by animals, is your guess.
Is there anything else in the niches?
There's a few ancient stone knives, but nothing of any value or worth.
What about the niches up in the top of the circle?
Yeah, hold on. We'll get there. These ones are completely empty. Anything that was here is gone.
Okay. I think we should fix the cart, load up our
Load it up with
the casks and the mammoth tusks, and get the animals lashed to it, and go back to Goodmead.
We can harness the elk to the cart.
Are you taking the goat and the sheep with you?
Yep.
Yeah, why not?
The elk is gonna be lashed to it, and it'll
Okay.
do it.
So you guys,
Take the giants too.
sorry, you guys move to the. You guys gather everything up in here. Are you putting it on the cart? Is broken, so
Yeah, we're gonna
not-
fix it.
you're gonna fix it.
Yep.
Okay.
Can the cart carry the giant and ogre bodies?
Not if you have all the other stuff on it.
Then we'll just take the heads.
Okay.
We need to show Goodmead that we've done a service.
All right.
Oh, and the bear fur.
And the bear fur, yes.
So you got who's skinning the bear?
I'll give it a shot.
I'll
Yeah,
assist.
give me a survival check to see if you actually make it worth. That's gonna take some time, just so you know.
Well, we gotta fix
I was
the
gonna
cart
say,
anyway.
I'll help with them before necromancer study.
Yeah, he rolled pretty decent, so. All right. So the rest of the day is shot to you. Lander skinning the bear for the entire day. Who's fixing the cart?
I'll fix the cart if I have help.
I'll help fix the cart.
Okay.
Okay, so you two. Does anyone have any skills with tools that would be of any use?
Thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools. You know what? I'm going to say that's good enough. So give me a thieves' tool check. Not with advantage, though. You would have had disadvantage, but with Courtney helping, you just get a straight roll. No, you can't get this wheel on.
Fuck.
You get it all set up. Squirrel's like, not bad, and then you hear this snap, and it all comes tumbling back down again.
Okay. Lander, they're having a problem. I'm gonna go try to help them. Can I use my proficiency with land vehicles to help repair it?
Absolutely, you can. And with help, you can roll with advantage.
Can I bardically inspire him to do
I
it too?
will help.
You can bardically inspire him as well. So
Okay,
roll with
am I
advantage with bardic inspiration. Let's get this wheel on the cart.
What type
While
of roll am
they're
I
doing that, I'm
rolling?
dressing up in the bearskin. I'm gonna say
You're rolling a intelligence check with your tools. So a proficient intelligence check.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll.
I don't know why the
investigation
character
check
sheet
because
doesn't
it's
give you
the
a
proper
tool.
mod.
Does the character sheet not give you a tool proficiency roll?
No, I made mine for the thieves'
All
tools.
right, fair enough. Fair enough.
So I'm gonna roll investigation because it's the proper number
Okay, that's fine.
with advantage.
Yes, with advantage because. Okay, Abigail comes over and goes like, "Haven't you ever seen a wagon before?" And off you go, and it's not long before that's fixed too.
Oh, the wheel goes under the cart.
Goes through the wheel.
Okay, what do you after you guys get the wagon fixed? Lander is still skinning the bear. He's a bloody mess, and but he's getting there.
Would you hurry up? Like, how much longer does he have?
Oh, he's gonna be here a while.
Fuck it.
These
Leave
things
the
take
bear.
time.
Let's go.
How about we just take a rest?
Do you want to go and work on the mammoth tusks, or?
They didn't look like
Yeah.
they were connected, but yeah, sure.
Okay, so you leave Lander to his work, and the rest of you go to work on the mammoth tusks. As you're working on dislodging the mammoth tusks, you hear a voice in the woods.
I shoot it.
He's nuts.
What if it's another intelligent squirrel? What are you doing?
A
Well,
a
zombie squirrel.
Verbeeg giant strides through the snow, approaching the mouth of the cave.
Fuck!
Her misshapen face bears too wide a smile. Like she clutches a spear in one hand while using her other arm to cradle a wicker basket. And you can see that it's filled with bits of shiny metal.
I look to my right.
And she cries out, "Doug? Doug,
all
you
your fault.
home?"
We tell her Doug had a medical emergency and had to run into town for some ointment.
He just left. He went out.
fallen.
If
and he
you
can't
run,
get
that way.
you could catch up with him.
But leave your
She
basket.
she immediately drops the basket in the snow and goes to her spear. She says, "Who are you? Why are you in Doug's home?"
Helping him make dinner.
Housekeeping.
There's a goat leg on and everything.
Yeah, we're part of a cult, and we've come here to sacrifice ourselves to Doug.
He
He's
doesn't
inside.
speak for us. He's part of the cult. I'm not part of the cult. I'm just here for dinner.
She looks absolutely confused as you all begin to just tell your own stories and tales of cults, etc. She says, "You go get Doug."
He's not here. We just told you that.
He wouldn't go. He wouldn't go to the town.
Do I hear the talking, or do I? Am I
Oh God, no! You're deep in the cave. See, you're like, oh, merrily.
Okay,
skimming
we're
away."
gonna tell her that we're gonna get Doug. We're gonna be right back. Wait right here. We don't want to alarm him.
Okay.
And we
Who
leave.
should we tell him is
leave.
calling?
Who should I tell him is calling?
Who is the lady caller?
Oh yes. Who are you? Who are you? And what are you doing here?
You're gonna love her name.
Oh God, he can't even say it.
Her name is Gag. Gahg.
Gag.
Gog.
Gag. Or Gog.
These nuts.
Gog.
Gag.
Gag on these nuts.
I'm
Doug.
Gag.
Okay,
We will
well,
let him know.
we'll be
You
right
go and
back.
get Doug if you've heard him.
We would never do something so horrible.
Is that your name or what you do?
Oh, God.
You're not there. Shut up.
Sorry.
Save your gag jokes for later. Oh.
Lander.
Okay,
so are we
Lander.
You guys move back into the cave. You've only gotten one of the mammoth tusks.
Lander, we need to go, like right now. Right.
I'm
right
naked.
now. No. Why are you
I'm
naked?
I'm naked. I'm shearing this.
Why are you naked?
I don't want to get blood on my armor.
Pick up your armor. We gotta go.
The
Where are we
wife came
going?
home.
Can't we tell her to come into the cave and then ambush her?
We gotta go.
I
We gotta go right now.
Good. I've got my spell slot back. We'll be fine.
A spell
I'm a warlock.
out
I don't
of
need
3 people who need spells.
All right,
I'm
I'm
gonna
okay.
cast message and tell Leonard to curry up. We gotta go. The wife's home.
spells.
Okay.
Is she mad?
Yes.
So she's not going to like the fact that we're taking Doug's head back to town?
No.
No. You can hear she's now probably where the mammoth bones are, and she like yells in, "Doug! Doug, are you okay?"
Come on!
Can-
And I start
can
like
I-
picking up the smallest pieces of Lander's armor because I'm not strong.
I'll get in my armor.
Harry, what were you gonna say? Can you what?
Can I pretend to be Doug and respond?
You totally can.
Put his head on
Okay.
his spear and stick it around the corner like a beacon.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna be like, I'm
Weekend at
okay,
Bernie's.
Greg. I'm just getting my clothes on. Just wait a moment.
Okay. Give me a performance
Oh
With
fuck
advantage.
yeah.
We're
or
helping.
or deception, whichever's higher.
Okay, let's see.
The squirrel's amazed by what you're doing. By the way, he's just like blown away. Mimicry is a totally new thing for squirrel. Okay, so you talk like Doug as best you can. And what do you say? I'm just getting dressed.
I'm just getting dressed and just waking up from a nap.
Are you alone in there?
I'm gonna.
Is
No,
she here again?
Bubbles just randomly messaged. I heard someone was naked. Yes, it was Lander.
Your
Doug, have you been
favorite.
Doug, are you screwing around on me?
Dead air, just silence.
Doug! You told me if I did that thing, you would stop screwing around.
Oh no! Never
brought you
believe a
shiny
guy when he
little
says
bits.
that.
I'm gonna come out and I'll explain everything. It can be like things can be like they were.
I brought you pretty gift, dog.
Hey, can we get the fuck out of here, everyone in the party?
Yeah.
You can hear she's starting to like. She's obviously edging her way down the cave. She's like, "Who are those little people with you, Doug? What's going on, Doug?"
Lander!
Those are my new friends.
How long does it take me to get dressed?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Are you wearing
Collar.
heavy armor?
Collar.
Come on. I've already got, like...
What is everyone doing?
I have an
I'd
arm
like everyone
full.
to put themselves, you know what? I'd like everyone to put themselves on the map wherever they are in the cave right now.
Everyone scatter.
I have an
I'm getting-
arm full of Lander's armor, so like the gloves and the belt and the boots, just the small pieces. And I'm like,
You're
let's
helping me put them on, right?
no, we're leaving.
I can't. It's cold out there.
Just put your coat on. Let's go.
Okay, I asked it to add gag to the board, but she's not there.
Is she invisible?
Yes, but I should be able to see her, shouldn't I?
If there's no check mark, that means you have to place her on the map. So you drag her from the combat tracker.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
Okay, so there's no check mark. I'm getting the elk ready and gonna mush that sucker out of here.
So you and all the animals are like, out the back door. Let's go. Let's go out the back door.
Well, if I don't get to put my armor
As
on,
as
I'm
Abigail pushes the elk, it makes a little bit of a, an elk sound, whatever that is, like. We'll make it go tauntaun. It's like, and you can hear Gag. She's like, "What have you done to that poor bear? What does that sound?"
Lander!
We put a carrot in a starfish.
I'm gonna make
No.
bear noises so that she thinks the bear's okay.
You know what?
noises the bears make.
I'm gonna make bear noises so that she thinks the bear is okay.
The squirrel helps you. The squirrel's like,
Lander is gonna put the bear fur on and pretend to be the bear.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's what I was going to do to scare you guys. That's why
you can see a shadow approaching the intersection that you're not far from there, Courtney. Like she's got to be almost able to see you. She's going to round the corner any second.
Lander, let's go.
Okay, how much
And I
time is
start
Lander gonna
leaving.
take?
With his armor in my hands. I'm
Lander-
bailing.
If Lander took his armor off, he's nowhere near getting it back on. Like it hasn't been even. It's maybe been a minute.
I'm bailing. I have like his boots and his belt and his gloves. I'm gone.
Okay, so you grab his shit. Where do you go to? Oh, you're going out through that tunnel?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the elk up this way as best as I can.
Yes.
Where did everybody go?
We are going to need, I don't know if we have access to them, but we're going to need to make tokens for all those animals that come out of that
Yes.
bag.
If you take those little shields that were dropped on the chat and drag them over the combat tracker, it'll add them.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
where did everybody go? I can't see their markers.
You don't know where they are then. You're like, so you pass, so you run? So we're not taking the wagon, right? The wagon's left behind.
No, the
I
elk
thought
was.
the elk was strapped to it.
Yeah, the elk's
Oh,
on
the
the way.
elk is Okay.
Yeah.
And then you guys slip out the back. Tell you what, everybody give me is Lander going too, or does he keep skinning?
I guess if everyone's bailing on me, I better leave. Only if we're big.
Okay, so I need everyone to give me a stealth check. And this is a party stealth check. So just your success is not enough. We're trying to get as many successes as we can.
If you click the party sheet, Jeremy, go to the main page. You can
Yep.
roll a stealth check for everybody and set the DC.
Yeah, but it's
Should you
way
take
more
my
fun
armor
if
off?
you guys roll, isn't it?
Of course. I was just letting you know
What?
that's something you could do.
Okay, fair enough.
How
Yeah,
do I make sure I don't have the dex penalty on my stealth check?
just put advantage on and that way it'll give you just
Yeah.
a straight roll.
Or it rolled advantage for you anyways.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay, so you guys are going, and Courtney, you like accidentally run into a wall or something, and you knock yourself down, and you can hear that she's in pursuit. Everybody else did okay, but then Courtney's maybe more attention is being paid behind him as opposed to in front of him. The squirrel's like, you watch where you're going, I'll look for her.
I don't know what to do. Can I get up and run my ass off?
Yeah, you can get back up and keep moving.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do
As
that.
soon as the cart comes by, I'm jumping on it.
Okay, so you get out onto the cart, and does everybody sort of pile into the cart and just ride away on the cart?
Wait, what is this cave made out of?
Stone.
Stone. Oh, damn it. Okay.
Why are we running away? We've already killed one.
Because it almost killed you 3 times.
Yeah, but I've rested. I'm fine. I have my shield spell back. We got this.
No,
you're
we're
naked.
leaving.
We got this.
You're naked.
It's an intimidation. It's like Braveheart. I'm
So,
lifting my kilt at them.
The elk drags this cart through the woods at a rather quick pace. There's no roads here really, right? So it's bumping over rocks.
I am chafing chasing this wagon. This is bullshit. I need to get ready.
And there's all these goats and sheep tied behind the cart as well. There's a badger and a pig running along. Courtney's pulling up the rear. The squirrel is in the reverse gunner position, watching for something coming behind you. And Lander's half-naked form. It's
Helicopter through the woods trying to stay out of the deep snow.
sprinting to catch up.
Trying not to drop my armor.
You hear her. Your last sort of what you hear from the cave. The last thing you hear from the cave, she obviously finds Doug's decapitated body, and you hear a blood curdling, angry no, and you guys just keep on riding with your entourage of animals. Come to me, my gentle friends. Ride. You make it back to Goodmead with 2 barrels intact.
Do I need to make a con save?
What's that?
Do I need to make a con save for running naked through the forest?
I assume you put some clothes on.
Wow.
You had your cold weather gear, not your armor.
Exactly. You guys arrive back in Goodmead. They're very happy to see that you've retrieved 2 of the barrels. The people, everybody's flocking around your wagon. There's you are a bit of a wondrous sight though. Just imagine the party returns atop a wagon being pulled by a giant elk. There is just animals everywhere. As people rush the cart, the squirrel's asking about nuts and things like that, and people are like, "Is that a talking squirrel? What the fuck is that?" And then they see your barrels of the mead that you brought back. They know you've been successful, and there's general rejoicing. But it's perhaps the strangest day Goodmead has ever seen.
Don't forget the heads. We have the 2 heads.
Oh yeah, they see the heads. The giants are obviously dead. The Verbeeg and his ogre buddy, and very, very happy. The town is just over the moon with your results. So we are going to break there for tonight. We will be. We cannot play next Wednesday. Actually, it is one of my son's birthdays, and I will not be online in time. My dad is coming over, and I just don't know that I can. I don't think I can be here on time, so I'm just going to cancel it. However, we need all the characters to boost to 3rd level.
Woohoo!
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I didn't do it last time, so you have to
That's okay. Once we're done here, we can work that out if you want to stay, or if you need to run, that's fine. We can do it next time before the session. I think I made it through the whole thing without actually calling out Fantasy Grounds. Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it can be
Except
done.
for that, except for that one blip with Lander, but
I didn't blame the program though. I blamed the user.
Yes.
yeah.
I'm allowed to blame the user still. I think. I think that's allowed.
I would
So,
just like to say, as
for
we're
those of
ending
you
it,
that, what's that?
I just want to say, as we're ending it with the town rejoicing, Lander, naked in the street, strikes a heroic pose and pops wings.
And pops wings and burns them all down. Doesn't that burn everything? You're not
No.
doing that. I'm not going to allow that. I refuse to allow that. Doesn't your wings hurt everybody?
I don't think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
When
does?
you do the
It does like divine damage to everyone, radiant damage to everyone.
Okay, well, then I'd stay away from them, and I just want to strike a heroic pose. And
You know what? I'll let you pop wings without the radius, just for
Right,
the
for the show.
Yes. Does not impress Squirrel. He urinates on. He pisses on
That's what I was going for.
Courtney again. Yeah. So thanks everybody for watching. For those of you that, thank you for the bits that were given. Thank you for the gifts that were redeemed to heal or to the detriment of the party. And we'll see you not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. We will be back, and we'll be 3rd level, and who knows where we're off to now. I think we have a new party member with Squirrel.
we do
We
absolutely.
definitely do.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
Nope.
So, no.
We're not letting it.
We're gonna do a cooperate on somebody.
Oh, yes, let's do that. I always forget to do that.
Thank you for joining us. Don't
Let's
forget to
raid.
check out the merch shop, and we'll be back tomorrow with Toxic and Tonic. Thank you
Let's
so
try
much.
this
Bye,
one.
guys.
Oh, and if you haven't been watching, we have Ghost of Saltmarsh on Sunday. We have Agni has games starting
Next Monday.
next Monday, and tomorrow night is book club game, right?
Book club
Brady?
game. Yep.
On Affy's channel. If you didn't know, we Old Men Rolling Dice has a podcast, and we actually interviewed Affy and some of her friends from that game. We talk about women in role playing, and we've gotten lots of great it's gotten lots of downloads so far. So there's lots of people listening to it. So it's obviously a good episode. Go check it out anywhere you get your podcasts. And who are we rating?
Katie Kahotix.
How do you spell that?
Kioxix. It's in the Fantasy Grounds chat. Thank you for joining, guys.
Can I just
See you
copy and paste
tomorrow.
that over?